movies that suck, in fact so bad that it hurts. Bad movies rule. The movies are bad, but the podcast is worse. Bad movies rule. You'll be pulling out your eyeballs by the time that it ends. Each and every scene endured with James and his friends. When you listen to this, you'll wonder if you've been cursed. Bad movies rule. Let's go!
I'll see you in Vegas. It's time for Bad Movies Rule, the worst movie podcast ever recorded. And today, we're getting in our truck and we're headed out to the Arm Wrestling Championships. Let's see if we can go over the top. Let's go! I'm the only one without, I can't flip the switch. You guys can all flip the switch, and I can't because I'm the only one not wearing a hat today.
Yes.
Oh, that was pure planning.
You blew it.
I totally blew it. I didn't wear a tank top. I've got a wife beater just like this.
I am mere human right now.
I know.
I didn't wear my muscles.
Something happens when, is something happening to you right now? You're
Yeah, I turned into a truck.
Specifically, Optimus Prime.
It was very. Oh, I turned into this.
That's right. Welcome in, everybody. We are here to talk about a movie that y'all have been asking us to talk about forever. It's probably one, given the name of our show, we should have done a long, long time ago. An iconic, so bad it's good movie, Over the Top. Sylvester Stallone's poignant arm wrestling drama set against the backdrop of a child custody dispute.
Yeah.
Come on. So good. Welcome in.
Next on Maury.
Mel Vande is in the house.
Mel Vande's.
Mel Vande's.
Well, Mel Vande.
Okay.
Yeah, which one is that? We're not
Yeah,
sure.
Well, yeah. I mean, it doesn't really doesn't even matter.
Or Hawk?
Mel Vande's
that's
is
true.
plural.
Yeah. Well, God help us if there's ever multiple Vandes in the building.
I wouldn't wish that on anyone.
No, that's right. Well, when's Alex coming on? He's old enough. He can come do it. One of these days.
We'd hear about Fortnite and like Minecraft and
Got it.
like
All right.
that's about it.
So he's not done cooking yet.
No,
I got you.
no.
Okay, no problem. Also,
Still in the warmer.
Danger Dave in the house.
Hi, how are we doing?
I'm great,
I'm
man.
so damn excited to
that's-
talk about arm wrestling.
Because your hat's turned backwards, right?
Yeah.
Before you were just feeling normal.
Yeah. When
There's
I
something
walking up here.
His eyes lit up as soon as he did that. It's crazy. Nice.
Ready to go.
Also, his partner in crime, the other half of the Samurai Movie Jam duo, Brian Draws Movies, is here. Welcome in, sir.
Hey, happy to be here.
Yeah, I'm happy. This is such a great group for this. You guys ready? Had any of you ever seen Over the Top before?
Nope.
Not all the way through.
Yes.
Oh, you had? Okay.
I remembered it for the first the dramedy at the beginning.
Got it. I had seen this a bunch of times back then, not as many times recently, but this side of the table, first timers, huh?
Absolutely.
Well, I think that I had seen the whole thing in chunks throughout the first 47 years of my life.
Gotcha.
And now I've watched it all at once. But there were a lot of things where, oh, this isn't a documentary? I thought this was a documentary. Because I must have seen just the end at one point.
So this is a real thing. I mean, this didn't really happen. This was scripted. Sorry, everybody out there.
What?
I know you
No.
thought Stallone could do it, but a lot of these guys were real competitors from the actual arm wrestling like championships and things.
ESPN 8, the Ocho.
Dude, if they would have had this, the slap fighting is probably the closest thing nowadays. Have you ever seen the?
Which is so stupid.
It's really bad. It's just all right. No, don't move. Don't move.
Yeah.
It's my turn.
It probably started from this because so many of those other guys are like, you ready? Come here. Whap, 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 whap.
Oh, yeah.
And they're like, wow, that guy whapped him way better than
Yes.
you whapped me.
Yeah.
But every time I see those clips, I think of this.
Yeah.
And it's funny enough, a really short sidetrack here. My Uncle Bill, my dad's brother, actually a close friend of his growing up, competed and beat some of these guys. In fact, had competed. He had tons of trophies and things. He was telling me this today when I saw him. When I told him we were doing this movie, he's like, I know a guy that was with those guys.
Dang.
Apparently beat the guy that Stallone beats at the had
Thrasher?
or Bull or whatever.
Bull?
Yeah, like so. A family friend of mine,
The Mel Vande lookalike?
actually won. That was you
That was me like 5 years ago.
That's what I'm
Yes,
saying.
when I was on the arm wrestling circuit.
You've dropped a lot of weight.
I've had to. I had to get out of the life.
But same hairdo,
Same hairdo.
same mustache,
Same mustache, same build,
same demeanor,
same sweet muscles,
for the most part, right?
same diabetes.
Yeah.
You're way less sweaty though.
I know.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Dude, I can't wait to get in and talk about all this. Let's hit some vitals real quick. Movie was directed by Menahem Golan, which is a very famous name because he is the guy that started and then ultimately sank Canon Pictures. This is the Menahem Golan was the Canon guy.
This is the downfall.
No, this specifically wasn't. I mean, about 2 years after this, 89, or right around Quest for Peace was happening is when Canon went, pew, boom.
Kind of ran out of coke.
Yeah, pretty much. They were stealing money from other movies' budgets to finish movies that weren't finished yet, and they were playing the cup game with their finances, basically. And
You have
then
to guess which one the marble's under.
yeah, and then it all just came to a crashing halt. So this was, I think, Stallone's only Canon movie that he ever did. Sadly, I wish he had done more. Movie was written by Gary Conway, and this guy's name, Sterling Siliphant.
Just almost made it into Clue, but
Right? Yeah. Could have been a comic
Mustard.
book character.
That's actually not his original name. He changed it to that.
That's true.
Mr. Siliphant.
Yeah.
was always his name.
Another double S movie starred Sylvester Stallone, Robert Loggia, I think is how you say it. I've never
really heard it.
Loggia. I don't think it's
Loggia?
I think it's Loggia. Robert Loggia.
Not gonna
Somebody help me
work
out.
here anymore.
Susan Blakely, Rick Zumwalt, who is the aforementioned bull in the movie, and David Mendenhall, who plays sweet little Michael. Just that sweet little kid.
Piece of shit.
Movie currently sits right on the line of the Air America line of demarcation of good or bad, 5.9 on IMDb. It's
boy.
right there. And then the Rotten Tomato scores make this a little easier as far as qualifying. 32% critic score, not shocking. They didn't like the arm wrestling drama. What? I thought they'd be cheering from the rooftops on this one, but that's not what happened. But here's where it really surprised me, because I feel like this would have been a crowd pleaser, but the audience score dead even at 50%.
Oh wow.
So
It's all these young whippersnappers
Yeah.
who don't know what's good.
half the people that bothered to go on Rotten Tomatoes and click a button didn't like it. So we'll see. There's 4 of us here. 2 and 2, maybe. I don't know. Sometimes we'd like to buck the trends here. We do have a certain type of person that's part of this show, so maybe that skews a different way. We've also had to sit through a lot of garbage.
Battlefield Earth.
Battlefield Earth. I think I'm going to say good movie for at least 15 episodes before I get Battlefield Earth out of my system. Everything seems good.
Yeah, everything is War and Peace after that.
This is great. Until I forget about it, and then I'll come back to the mean, right?
But you know what's even worse than Battlefield Earth?
what?
Somebody that actually called it a good movie.
So many people.
That's just it.
So many people in our comment section, all up in defense over Battlefield
You're
Earth.
joking.
I'm not even joking.
It was sad and surprising at the same time.
Yeah. You why you guys go make a movie? What?
We did.
If that doesn't show you how stupid the internet is. Yeah.
I didn't think they'd get their pitchforks out for that one, man. I'll tell you that.
I swear that if there's just someone going, I'm going to say something contradictory to this because I have to.
Yeah. Look, if you guys want to reach out to the show, and just because we've said that the internet is stupid, we don't mean that you're specifically stupid.
Yeah.
You're probably very
Not you, though.
intelligent.
Depends on what you say.
But we're not going to make fun of your opinions. If you want to write into the show and contradict what we say, I want to hear other people's opinions. You can do that at thisshowIstrash@gmail.com. You can also submit, if you go be part of our Patreon, patreon.com/badmoviesrule, you can submit your awards and be part of the episode. Today, there are people on our Patreon that lined up to be heard on Over the Top, and they'll get their chance to do that today.
Fair enough.
We'll see. I have no idea what they're going to say. I don't look at them until we're literally recording the episode. But beyond that, you can also find all of our bonus content there as well. Patreon.com/badmoviesrule. We have all kinds of shows. We just started a James Bond show. We're just about to, by the time this comes out, we'll already be out. From Russia with Love, our second episode. We're going literally in chronological order. So we're starting with Sean Connery and going through from there. Man, did you guys see Russia with Love lately?
Nope.
Oh, it's so good.
Played it.
Yeah.
It's the game. Yeah, it was an Xbox game or something, right?
Yeah.
That was the last time he performed as Bond because he came in and did voiceover for that.
Yeah.
So that was
Sean Connery?
Sean Connery did.
Wow.
Yeah, that was after he retired from like film actor. He did Extraordinary Gentleman or whatever. He came in and did that. So I gotta
paycheck.
get a copy of that. That's his last performance.
Yeah. Come on.
Wild to think about. Besides that, we also have, we mentioned before, you guys do Samurai Movie Jam on, that's a free show.
Yep.
On whatever you're listening to this on right now, you can also find Samurai Movie Jam, but you got on Patreon the spoiler version too, right? And so He-Man will have dropped by now, by the time this comes out. This is about 12 days from now. What comes up after He-Man for you guys?
Probably Disclosure Day is going to be the next spoiler jam.
Gotcha.
We got a mini between that of Tropic Thunder. So
Nice.
Probably around the same time, you'll be able to check out Tropic Thunder. That was a fun one.
Yep.
Fantastic. I still haven't seen Masters of the Universe, so.
You were coming this week?
I literally was going to go this week, and then my wife's like, I want to see Obsession. I was like, let's just do everything that you want to
Everyone loves Masters of the Universe.
do. Yeah, so we'll see.
No division there whatsoever.
I'm sure that it's going to be great, and I can't wait. I just want to be part of the conversation, and I'm trying, I have to see it so I can talk to people. It's my job.
You can't be righteous if you don't watch it.
No, right, exactly. That's what I was trying to tell Bob about Supergirl. I was like, you can't say she sucks at Supergirl if you won't go see I'm not going to see it. She sucks at Supergirl. What?
You can't decide that before you've seen it happen.
Does she suck as Supergirl, though?
I don't know. I haven't seen the movie.
Oh, no? Oh, that one.
Yes, the new one. The new one.
I was talking about the...
No, he was saying he wasn't going to see it because she sucks at Supergirl.
Oh, no.
And
I thought she was fine.
I was like, you
In the
can say that, but you have to wait till you see it. I'm not going to fight with you if you think less on that. But let's get into this. How about we do that instead?
Oh, yeah, over the top.
Let's take a quick break, and as soon as we come back and paying our bills, we're going to hit the scene by scene. The plot. Where do I even start?
How about with a sunset and a truck?
The truck, the song. How did it go? I wrote the lyrics down because the lyrics were so good. This isn't even the Kenny Loggins song yet, but when our hearts are open, we can follow them into the heart of wherever the path may lead. What the hell does that even mean?
Well, I think you summed it up pretty nicely.
Yeah.
See, it's
your
about
heart.
driving a truck. So when you have the sunset,
Yeah.
you pull into the middle lane.
We are free to fly again.
That means that you missed your exit, but that's okay. You got another exit coming up in a mile and a half.
There's just a lot of flying lyrics, and there's a hawk on his truck, and trucks don't fly. I don't understand the connection between the music
Hawks
choices.
fly. Hawks fly.
Hawks
James.
fly,
And
but
he
he's a
was shining
trucker.
that
He's not a
hawk.
pilot, right?
Hawks and pilots. It's all wings. Meet me halfway.
All right, I'll meet you halfway. But across the sky, that's a flying thing. Even that song is.
I know. You're flying down the road, man.
He's
I guess,
Hawk.
in a way.
I understand he doesn't fly,
No.
but his spirit does.
His spirit soars over I-94.
Did you notice he was on the wrong side of the,
Yes.
road?
Oh, yeah. A couple times, I
Yes.
think. Yeah.
That's why he was like, hey, dude, can you drive? I can't stay in the right lane.
Can't do any worse than me.
I'm totally effed up right now.
Yeah, come on.
Did you also notice all the laws he breaks in this movie?
Dad's had a couple pops.
Yeah. No wonder he had to leave. He's like, I love breaking laws. That's what I do.
Come on.
I gotta go.
I literally have a family in every state.
Yeah.
Look, we have a lot of truckers that listen to our show. So let me just say this.
They
now.
know.
You guys know what I'm talking about, right? How many secret families you got?
Lot lizards left and right.
50. What'd you say? Lot lizards?
Lot lizards left and right.
That's not the same thing.
Well,
That's a 15-minute family.
but still creates a family
15
sometimes.
minutes. I don't think so.
10 if you're nasty.
If you are to a lot lizard, you're just like, get in here. 2 minutes later, get out of here. You smell weird.
All right, fine.
I'm done. Yeah. If you were an alien and came down in the 80s to watch movies, you would think there's a lot of deadbeat dads out there.
That was a thing, wasn't it?
Yeah.
How many movies are there about, well, my dad left and now he's coming back and now I should give a shit about him and whatever. Yeah.
Every Spielberg movie, I feel like for 10 years, was doing that. A lot of the early Tom Cruise movies, he had dad issues.
Yeah.
It was a thing.
But as long as you write letters, It's okay. That's fine.
Yeah,
you could just.
That's
write
why
letters.
Mom was hiding it.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah, this definitely happened where when I was a kid, I felt differently about whose side I was on, and now as an adult, I'm not on his side anymore.
Yeah. It's like Mrs. Doubtfire.
Yeah, yes,
You're not on whose side anymore?
Stallone's.
Oh, I am.
Are
After
you?
watching Mikey? Oh, I am.
Well, he didn't. He abandoned him
know,
before he knew he was an asshole.
Yeah, no, he didn't. He knew. He saw him and went, "That sucks," and then he left. I'm leaving until he turns 18.
What
or
argument am I
whatever he is.
making here exactly? It's okay if you leave as long as you don't know your kid's an asshole yet. That's not what I.
Baby doesn't have any muscles. I'm out of here.
That's right. Look how weak this
I
kid
don't even
is.
think it's mine.
Come on, couldn't arm wrestle anything.
I'll just put pictures of them. They're all the same age. No pictures till I got to pick him up.
That's true.
And then I'll put all his pictures up.
That was hastily put up there, right?
Yeah, with medical tape.
No, I've been thinking about you for years.
Look,
David,
One of them falls
Michael,
down.
Michael?
Just see some tits behind it.
When I first, I was like, oh, I thought that's what those pictures were of. Nope.
it was all boobs, and now it's
Not the
Mike's
same
face.
thing.
Damn it.
No. Hawk is getting his hair and his truck on point to go see his son's graduation. He's
Yeah.
getting it washed. He's washing himself.
What was that? Was that a one-strap
Yeah.
overalls he was wearing too?
Yeah.
Oh,
And
where
you
do
know
get
what?
those?
The man pulls it off. So if you got something negative to say about it, now's your chance.
If you have the body of Sylvester Stallone, you really can pull off anything. That doesn't mean it makes any damn sense, unless you're in TLC or something, I guess.
Just had big condom safety pin to himself and stuff. The only thing and I will maintain this, that no one can pull off, even Stallone in this movie, is a bike helmet. That's the only thing that no one can make look attractive.
Yeah, it's never been cool ever.
No,
That sounds like a dare. I got to find some pictures.
not one.
You won't?
Okay, perfect physical specimen. Think Dolph Lundgren, Rocky IV, Ivan Drago, and I'll put a bike helmet on him.
If he dies, he dies.
Sold. It doesn't. I know you would like it, but you've got a bike helmet thing since I've known you.
Well, yeah.
But yeah, there's not one person where like he's no longer intimidating, he's no longer cool.
No.
Anybody. Indiana Jones, swap the hat out for a bike helmet. Da, 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 da.
He doesn't have a whip anymore. He throws crayons at people.
That's what I'm saying, dude.
Crayola's coming at your face.
That's why I rode dirty. You know what I'm saying? Back in the day on my BMX. Like my mom, I'm like, I'm not wearing that shit.
Yeah.
Ain't no way.
I'd rather look cool than risk brain damage.
Right. Rather than my brain leaking out of my ear than wear this where anyone can see me.
Did it look cool when I fell?
TBI in style.
I fell so many times. I ran full speed into the back of a parked car one time because I was looking like left or right, just la la la, and I ended up on top of the car. I got up. This was on Longview Drive.
Yep.
Right behind Centennial. And I got up. I did the anybody see me? Nope. And I rode away.
Yeah. Adam, my youngest kid, asked, "Do I have to wear this helmet?" And I had trouble answering because yes, you do, but not because I think anything's ever going to happen to you.
No.
It's just because for some reason that's become the thing.
Right.
But I'm relatively sure that no matter what happens to you, your brain's not going to leak.
That's what I'm. No, yeah.
Yeah.
I've fallen so many times. I mean, maybe I do have a little bit of brain damage, but I'm fine.
I made my kids wear helmets so they didn't turn out like me.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah. It's hard. We shouldn't be the ones to be the arbiters of whether or not you turned out okay because we wouldn't know if we hadn't. Does that make sense?
Yeah, we've only known you like this.
Right.
So we'd have to go to the alternate universe.
fine. Right,
where you
that's true.
Wore a helmet.
Hey, maybe if he didn't stop to wash his truck and his hair, he could have got to his graduation on time.
He didn't wash his watch.
He was just like, kid's graduation's over. He's looking around. Nobody's there. Dad's not there.
Yeah.
He's just hosing his truck off.
I love that the security guy is like, "Deliveries aren't back."
Yeah, right?
No, I'm here to get my kid. Oh, go ahead.
He didn't even check his ID.
Nope.
His ID is his wedding photo. He's like, this is me.
I've got this thing.
My kid, the security guard. I
got this done at Kohl's.
That's his mom.
J.C. Penney's has a photo studio.
Oh, so good.
Got that done there.
They literally got married at the courthouse and went to J.C. Penney's. I think that's exactly what happened.
He also was hauling nothing.
No.
So when they're like, delivery's in the back, he's like, what do you think? It's in my passenger
Yes,
seat?
it's a box. It's one Amazon package.
I've got this edible arrangement on my other seat.
Uber Eats.
Yep.
It's just a breeze. It's a Taco Bell. Yeah.
Today, no one would blink an eye, right? They'd be like, you know, come on in.
Who got a pizza?
That's right. Michael is thinking his grandfather is going to pick him up because mom is sick. She's dying of something. She's got to have a heart surgery, I think, actually, is what it is. And the guy, the commandant, the lieutenant, whoever the hell's in charge of this military school where Michael goes, it calls him into the office to be like, your mom wants you to go with this guy. This is your dad.
Did you notice, hey, that guy?
Yeah.
When all he was in the whole movie, right before Michael walked into the commander's office,
Yeah.
he just went that way and just did the
Oh,
point.
yeah.
But it was like the guy from,
It was a dude.
like Austin Powers. He was like, Johnson.
Yes.
I think part of that.
That guy.
Yeah,
Yep.
where he's in several movies, but I would never be able to like really pinpoint.
I have no idea what his name is. I know exactly who you're talking
and he was in for 2 seconds in this movie.
That's incredible.
That's the office over there.
Perfect.
Yeah, just pointing.
And then the lieutenant's like, this is your father. He showed me this picture. And then, you know.
Even Mike is okay.
But that's
Can we
not
get
my
some
mom.
ID?
It's a hell of a forgery.
Right. I haven't seen my mom. I don't even know if that's her.
How would he know what his mom looked like back then?
He wouldn't.
Exactly.
Not if he's been there since. I imagine he's been there for a long time.
She didn't change that much.
Well,
She's still. I mean, it's just her with
you know what
or with a better filter.
I get, and longer hair.
Yeah.
And well, I got like,
He's met his mom.
what am I thinking? Peter Quill vibes from this, right?
yeah.
You know, same kind of a thing. There.
But I like Peter Quill.
yeah,
I prefer NyQuil.
You didn't see all the other photos though. It was like, this is me. It's our wedding.
Right.
This is the wedding night. This is true. This is where we had you.
That's your mom's ass in the air.
right. This is a parking lot of a Hotel 6, Motel 6. Sorry.
Well, he couldn't afford Motel 6.
He was missing
He
the
had to
first
go to
letter, so we didn't know.
Hotel 7's too expensive, so I went to 6.
It's a night's in. You know, Peter Quill might have been as big of an asshole at that age. Maybe that's why Yondu was like, I'm not turning this kid over because this kid's an asshole. But we only see Peter Quill when he's grown up and more well-adjaded, right?
Yeah. How does Peter Quill treat his grandpa?
Yeah.
Garbage.
Kind of like,
Listen to him.
garbage.
Yeah. Runs away from him.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He's a little asshole, too. It is what it is.
Dumps Anna Faris. I mean,
Yeah. I'll blame that on Peter Quill also.
Yeah.
Yeah. Michael's pissed about having to drive home with the coolest dude in the coolest truck, so I don't know what his problem is. I'd be like, this guy, let's go.
And he immediately gets in and goes, can I say something? Yeah, anything. This truck's kind of a piece of crap. Well, it's old.
Yes.
Yeah, I don't care.
It's got a lot of miles.
Yeah.
Yeah, man, come on. We're going to have a great time,
Look
man.
at this sweet arm wrestling thing I got right here.
Right.
I got a Bowflex right in this one.
Come on.
Chuck Norris sent me a total gym. Look at this.
I can only use one part of it, but it's pretty good. At first, I was like, this son of a bitch hasn't been writing letters to his kid.
Yeah.
And then instead we find out that Grandpa's like a mailbox goblin who camps out by the mailbox.
Was it Grandpa? They were in a purse.
Oh, that's right. It wasn't the person. Was it Mom?
It was mine.
Well, that makes even less sense because Mom was the one that was like, have a relationship.
That's correct. That makes no sense.
I just assumed it was Grandpa filtering the mail.
Do you think she just maybe hid some?
But why? I mean, if
Just
he-
to like prove it happened? I don't-
birthdays. Oh, hid some because those weren't all the letters. Probably if he was sending Christmas birthdays.
Yeah, no. There was. I
All
mean,
the
there was
time.
only a stack, but
Right. Yeah, I don't
Grandpa
know.
was a cross-dresser, and he had a purse, so he put all the letters in his purse.
Oh, that was Grandpa's purse.
That's Grandpa's purse.
All right, it's coming
Guys
together.
had coin purses back then.
Yeah, no, they do. No, you're good.
He
You're
had
good.
so
brother.
many packs of cigarettes he needed to keep somewhere, and that's where he kept them.
All my mom ever had in her purse was packs of cigarettes and Tic Tacs, and that was it. So, I always thought that's what everybody had in their purses.
I thought it was all butterscotches and chapstick.
Yeah. My grandma had a cigarette purse in her purse.
Oh,
Where she'd
that's
pull
the
it
way to
out,
do
it had those 2 gold balls on top.
you-
The
Yes!
unclasp.
yep.
You could pull that out, and there's a separate pouch just for the lighter.
The wave of
For
nostalgia.
her
that
misty,
just-
long, skinny thing.
Is that what she
I'm
smokes?
pretty sure, yeah.
Oh, dang.
The Virginia Slims?
I'm pretty sure that's
No kidding. It's not really a cigarette.
Michael goes, "Excuse me, sir, I need to kill myself," and hot foots it into traffic.
Yeah.
Just straight across like a 4-lane highway. Get a hold of your kid, dude. He's out there trying to catch him. He lets him go twice.
No wonder he's a bad parent.
Rips
terrible.
his suit.
rips the suit off, the sleeve off of his suit, and he says,
He was just trying to make him look more tough.
Yeah.
He's like, I don't care about your safety. You just look ridiculous.
Mom, put this other one off. So stupid.
I don't care you ran into traffic, but you look like a bitch. Let me take this out of here. I don't like that. Yeah.
That's much better. I want to find some kid for you to beat up there.
Sleeves are for pussies.
That's right. The kid starts, he's in the middle of the road. I hate you.
Why?
We got to start somewhere.
Because he wasn't in his life this whole time.
I know, but you don't know him yet. I mean, we're 20 minutes into the ride, and you're going to run off screaming, crying.
I understand these emotions more than I do next day
Well,
emotions.
you're not wrong. There are definitely some parts here
I
where
think you're both right and you're both wrong. I totally understand him being a prick
Yeah.
to his dad who he thinks has been ignoring him, but already running into traffic and screaming and crying also seems to be...
yeah, I'm not sure
He's
that
10.
But he's a
death is
military.
better?
But
His frontal cortex hasn't been able.
I know,
been
but
developed.
Then
to be
they
able
haven't taught him shit in this military school because it's supposed to be discipline and all that stuff.
he's 20 minutes into the ride and decides death is preferable to where I am right now.
Bro, he
and
was
runs out into
shucking and driving with like Oldsmobiles and Buicks. It was close.
Yeah,
It wasn't death to begin with, though. He didn't go, I'm going to go dive in front of an Oldsmobile. He wanted to go the one way. There's a fence. Oh, crap. I got to get out of here quick. What am I going to do?
Then just run straight.
And then he played Frogger. And he's seen it happen. You can make it.
I'm not wearing a bicycle helmet. I'll just run out into traffic.
That's true. Tuck and roll. He gets him back into the car and he says, let's go, stop at this.
Hey, let's go get some steak.
Yeah, there you go. You're going to die of cholesterol poisoning.
Yeah, but it'll be good steak.
I think
Look at me. You stupid idiot. Look at this.
that was, I think, the moment where I was like, all right, this kid's a prick.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. I mean, look
come
at there's no cholesterol there.
Yeah.
No.
You don't, to give him advice on anything health or fitness is ridiculous.
And Stallone is trying his best to, well, you're just full of good humor, I think he says, right? When he really means is, you're just a little humorless asshole, aren't you, kid? Right. But
Yeah.
he's just, you can tell he's swallowing it, he's eating it, he's doing all that stuff.
It would have been nice to see a little bit more emotion
A little bit.
from Sly.
It's because he is so close to the surface because you tell in other parts of the movie that he's kind of a coiled spring.
A little bit.
Yeah.
Which is probably what he saves it for. 'Cause
Right.
when he does get to the point. Yeah.
It's always Robert Loggia that he's arm wrestling. Why didn't they do the water boy thing where his head becomes his grandfather? That would have made a whole lot more sense.
Water
right?
is better.
Gatorade. Gatorade, exactly. Or a baby. Wasn't there a baby in that movie?
Yeah,
I think-
but I don't think Waterboy was seeing that. I
No, that was Coach.
Or was he? Just picture him like a
remember.
little baby.
Like a little baby. That's what's up. They go to this truck stop dive bar and they grab a couple of tuna salads like the hardened men that they are. And
Which is the craziest restaurant of all time.
yes.
Oh.
I've been in plenty of truck stops,
Yes.
and none of them are anything like that.
That was rowdy as hell.
Yeah.
Not only that, a place like that, if he goes, I want a tuna salad and wheat toast and all that stuff, should be like, we got 4 things. That's what it should have been.
It's like we were at a bar once in Dubuque, and we're like, the concierge at the hotel must have really been effing with us because we were like, where would you go to eat
Yeah.
a really good burger in Dubuque? And he told us the place, and we went. And we got there and we're like, hey, can we have some menus?
Yeah.
And it's supposed to have like the best burger. And he slapped the top of the cooler and it said hamburger, cheeseburger.
But that's what this should have 100%, right?
Yeah.
No Coke, Pepsi?
No Coke, Pepsi, burger, cheeseburger, hot dog.
Yeah.
That's it. Tuna salads with a wheat toast.
You like it a juice?
You like it a juice? Yes. Absolutely.
Yeah, it was like a cross between a diner and like the bar Pee Wee goes into.
Yes.
In Pee Wee's
in
Big
Pee-wee's
Adventure.
Big Adventure.
Yeah.
100%. And then while this is all happening, this absolute just slob of a goober redneck walks up. You hawk.
Yeah, because this is the one steakhouse with an arm wrestling table in the back. You never been to Chuck's Steak and Arm Wrestling?
Chuck was so excited when he finally had the money together to put the arm wrestling
Yeah,
table.
they're
in.
gonna have so much fun
It's
with
like
this.
whenever you
in the
come
back.
up with a fun idea for a business. You're
Yes.
like, I'm going to mix this with that. Like, I have the perfect idea.
The steaks were just to get people in the door.
And also, have you ever gone into a bar or a dive bar where you're going to get some food and it's the middle of the day and there's pool tables and dartboards and stuff, but that part of the bar is freaking empty?
Oh, yeah.
Okay. There is 1,000 people in the arm wrestling wing of this truck stop.
Apparently waiting for Hawk to get there.
Waiting for.
Okay, I have a hypothesis.
Yes, please.
Hypothesis. Because he has to go there anyway to hitch up his stuff.
Yeah.
He doesn't say that to Michael. He goes, hey, how about we go get some food?
Right.
And I think what he's really going is, you know what, there's this place up here.
Yes.
It's one of the stops where truck people come to arm
Right.
wrestle, and you're annoying the shit out of me. And I got to let some frustration out.
Let it out.
So we're stopping here, and I don't care if you want a steak, but I got to beat someone in arm wrestling.
You nailed it, Brian.
Makes
He
sense.
does say it's time to go to work.
Right.
Yeah. He knew that was going to be an arm wrestling match for sure.
And this is a name that as soon as he said his name, I went, yeah, that's about right. I'm Smasher.
Nice name.
I love your burgers, sir.
Everyone says you're the man to beat. And Sly's like, don't believe everything you hear. Yeah, I don't believe anything.
Yet here
Don't
you
tell
are.
me not to believe because I already don't do the believing.
right.
Yeah.
Because I got $1,000 says I'm going to tear your arm off.
And the little dog behind him is like, yeah, there's armor.
You're right. I think they all were in there, and they're all just waiting for Hawk to show up.
Yeah.
He's going to be here soon.
No, I've got to find my phone on. He's like right down the road.
One guy runs in. He's here. He just sat down. All right, I'm going to
Did you
go
get a
out.
steak yet?
Go say something mean to him. He'll come in and do it.
No, he didn't get a steak.
This kid ordered tuna.
We got time.
On some multi-grain bread or something.
Is this the right guy? I mean, I'll ask him. He looks small.
He's got a kid.
He's wearing sleeves today.
He's got this huge kid. He's only wearing one sleeve and he's got a jacket on. It looks like he's from a military school. That can't be him.
And even Bull is there, who follows Stallone around.
Must have, yeah.
He must have just got done working out too, because he's sweating through his shirt, down his back, all over his head. No one else is sweating really, but he walks in and goes, "It's hot here, right?"
It's the reverse sweat stain. It's his pits are dry. Everything else
Here, he
is
has
sweat.
this. It
There is a
doubles right down
little
here.
patch of dryness here. 98% sweat.
That's so funny. I noticed that too, and I was like, no one else is going to notice that.
100.
Yeah.
It was reverse.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I've never seen that before.
Like he had a wet towel over his
It
shirt.
was so sweaty, it almost didn't look stained because it was all the same color.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Maybe it was a hypercolor shirt.
It could have been.
Yeah.
He's just watching Cops.
That's the only way he can see his brother.
How did Sly get so sweaty all of a sudden?
Because
arm
he
wrestled.
flipped the switch.
Oh.
Do you know what I'm saying? Oh, there
the
you go.
switch.
Flip the switch.
Oh, there you go.
He says yes. He walks through the sea of truckers. Okay.
Just dripping.
And Smasher's already
Just slapping his face.
slapping the shit out of himself.
This is going to be a competition one day.
And he's on the he's already way down there, and he's got to walk through this sea of.
It's like the dance tunnel on whatever show that is.
Yes, that's exactly
Soul Train.
what it is.
Doing the
Ellen,
line. Yeah.
his boyfriend starts slapping Smasher around. You know, it was crazy. And then
Sylvester Stallone's face.
Stallone turns the hat,
Yeah.
and his eyeballs bulge out of his head.
Farther than normal. Which
Yes.
You don't think is
Right.
possible. There it is.
And I was like, oh shit, it's about to go
Auga.
down. He looks like he just stuck his finger in a light socket. And he gets up there. Bull's lurking in the doorway, and Bull goes up to Michael, this child,
Yeah.
and puts his whole hand over his hand.
No.
Why?
Want to arm wrestle?
Just to ask him if that's your. I gotta hold this kid's hand to
What
be
are you
like,
doing with this guy over
is
here?
it your dad?
Yeah.
That's my dad. Sorry to hear that.
Sorry to hear you're with somebody. I was hoping you were here alone.
Is it hot in here or is it just me?
I don't think anything further than this, so I'm gonna walk away.
Aren't my glasses cool? Aviators, no.
It starts off a little dicey, the arm wrestling thing. The match starts and
He doesn't look very good.
no, he doesn't. He's almost lost. I mean, his hand is this way. His hand is almost down on the platform until the gear switches, and he wraps his fingers over the top of this guy's hand. Bam!
He does the naughtiest thing if you're trying to punch someone is grab your own thumb
Grab your own thumb, pull it over.
and pull it over.
Yeah,
But it works.
it works
He also
every
does this too,
time.
which I don't think is good.
Wait, you go back.
Pump him and go back. I feel like if
Maybe-
all that tension's there, it's gonna. If you release that even a little, it's gonna.
Yeah, but maybe that I thought the same thing, and I thought maybe when you release it, they're almost like, oh, what's and then they almost release, and then you come back. I mean, I don't know. A professional arm wrestler will have to answer that question. For
Studied.
us.
You know,
Arm wrestling arts.
Yeah.
the ergonomics of arm wrestling is actually a hobby of mine.
Oh, please,
right.
enlighten us.
I sucked at
Ever
it.
since
My
he
shoulders
turned his
hurt,
hat back.
And after that, I just stopped watching it.
I feel like every time I watch these guys, my shoulder, I feel like it'd be out of the socket, dude. Like it's all shoulder. Like this, your arm bends a certain way, but anytime you go too far, this is where you start to feel it. Right? Not when you win, but like when you lose, you feel it all through here. How these guys' shoulders don't all get blown out?
Rotator cuff and labrum.
Yeah.
No way.
No way, dude.
No way. I blew out my labia once.
Sounds tasty.
Only if you're doing it right. Yeah.
Ham sandwich.
Mike calls his mom after all this and tells her to get her freaking cancer-ridden body in the car and come get him or whatever. And she tells him to give it time. Give it time.
Yeah.
Your father. Come on, buddy. And then Grandpa goes in and yells at his daughter
I know you're dying, but
in a hospital
suck.
bed. And I've been his father for 12 years.
That's a good impression.
You know how long it took me? You know how long it took me to come up with the drug dealer thing? What a piece of shit. He told the kid his dad was a drug dealer.
Yeah.
Screw this guy.
You never find out what he was, though.
No.
Why he was so bad.
Why he left?
Oh, why he
Why he
left.
left.
They made some mistakes. They just made it seem as though
Yeah.
Grandpa drove him away.
Yes,
Yeah,
he said
that's
you were
what they
tearing
made
us.
it
You were
seem.
tearing us apart.
Yeah.
And you're talking about one line of 5 words at the very end. That's all the clarification we get.
Yep.
The entire movie. Yeah.
So maybe he was a drug dealer.
They drive down the street. They pull off the road to sleep in the truck. And
Where's the hotel? Well, I thought it'd be fun.
that's right. A
wanna-
lot of truckers do it.
Right.
You can use my shoulder.
And-
And if your neck gets slow, you can sleep on me, Mike. I don't think we're there yet. It's day 1.
Yep.
You go 90
Yep.
and I'll go 10.
thousands of dudes have done it.
That's right.
Yeah.
My shoulder's very comfortable, so I've heard.
Well, that's what Bull tells me.
And in the background, it's the Meet Me Halfway song playing slow.
Anytime there's a sad moment or a poignant moment or a sweet moment, it's just the notes of the Kenny Loggins.
Ding, ding, dong, ding.
Meet me halfway
Bing, bong, bing, bong.
across the sky.
Anyway, about my soldier. Could you put your head
How
on my
many
shoulder?
songs we got for this movie?
What?
We can slow it down, speed it up. We can take the words out.
They use it 6 different ways,
Yeah.
6 different times, and I love it.
It works great here, though. One's
Yes.
in one seat, one's in the other seat.
Yeah,
Meet me halfway.
on the
man.
gear shifter.
And you can lean your head on my shoulder.
That's right. Meet me halfway.
Across the seat.
Put your shoulder on my neck and we'll just fall asleep.
I sleep on you. It's creepy too.
I've got pillows older than you.
Oh, yeah, probably. Next morning, he's sleeping on Mike.
Wait.
Oh,
Okay.
yes.
No, that's fine. Because you said he's sleeping on him. So
Yes.
there was a point when he went, I'll do it.
Because that's not a whoopsie on the airplane,
No.
accidentally rolled a little too far.
And I'm not trying to look. It's their father and son. I'm not trying to make it weird or anything like that.
Yeah.
But it's only weird because it's day 1.
Yeah.
Right. It's not like you've been around your kid for all. My kid falls asleep on me. It's all good. Vice versa. Whatever. When you've had a relationship with them and you see them all the time, it's evening. You haven't slept in a hotel room together yet. Like you've not shared an overnight anywhere.
Yeah.
Or even a meal at that
Or
point.
even a meal at this point. All you did, you arm wrestled through dinner.
And then he drives to the middle of BFE and says, "You want to sleep on my shoulder?"
Right.
There's no one around. Yes. I want an adult.
And it takes a lot of work because it's like they're right next to each other.
Yes.
It's not a seat like in an old car where you just slide all the way over, a bench seat. Yeah, no, there's buckets.
There's a seatbelt thing up his ass right now.
Lift up an armrest.
Right.
Yeah.
Sylvester Stallone had to crawl over the.
Yeah.
Hold on, be right over.
Hold on.
He's kneeling on the floor.
That's right.
I can't fit it here.
Oh my
It would have been
gosh.
so hilarious if they cut to Mike's eyes just wide open, laying with
He doesn't
his
sleep
dad
up.
laying on him. Oh no, he won't wake up.
He didn't sleep a wink.
Yeah.
That was nice, Mike. Can we do some calisthenics now right outside the truck?
Want a little truck side exercise? We'll just go out there in the medium and we'll do one on pull-ups on the truck grill.
And then Kenny Loggins' titles started going
Yes.
the screen of the thing. Get Kenny Loggins 12 CD set.
Right. You love Kenny Loggins.
Dude. The slight exercising on the truck is, I just wish they'd leaned further into it. Do you know what I mean?
It was already like a 3-minute montage.
I know, but like, why can't
Montage.
they should have been like up on top doing dips between the trailer and the cabin? You know what I'm saying? Right?
Some yoga on the back.
Some yoga on the bed. They're doing inverted sit-ups hanging off the hood. You know what I mean? Like, just
Yeah.
if we're gonna use the truck like a gym, let's go further into the whole thing instead of just the one-arm pull or whatever the hell those are on the grill of the truck.
They
right?
did push-ups too on the side of the
Oh
truck.
yeah, but in the gravel.
Yeah.
Right. Use the truck.
It makes it harder. Boring.
Right. Van Damme would be doing splits between the trailer and the tractor. You know what I'm saying? Like, what's up?
He would have been holding the trailer on and holding the truck.
Yes.
Drive.
Drive.
Out with my legs.
Let's see if you do this, man. Come on. Kenny Loggins, though. This is where the montage starts, and oh my gosh, this song, guys,
Bonding montage.
it's so good.
It's really good.
Meet me halfway
Across the sky.
across the sky. Make this a new beginning of another life.
Dang.
Come on.
Except what? Sylvester Stallone tells him like 4 times in the movie, the world isn't going to meet you halfway.
Meet me halfway.
Hey, Kenny, shut up for a second. I'm trying to teach him something.
Giving the kid better voice.
Yeah.
Kenny changes the lyrics. Don't go halfway. Get it yourself.
The world won't meet you. Get your
Gotta
own
do
stuff.
for you.
Right.
Yeah, man. Come on. It's such a great. Look, anytime I hear this song, I always just immediately back to this.
How often do you hear this song?
It comes on occasionally, like
his
on
ringtone.
80s radio and stuff. Meet Me Halfway is not in your rotation.
No.
It is
Come
now.
on, man. It should be now if it isn't before. Kenny Loggins is the man of 80s soundtrack. Danger Zone.
Danger Zone, yes.
Footloose.
Meet Me Halfway.
Meet Me
no.
Half. Oh, yeah.
Oh, come on. That's a banger.
Absolutely.
Boys of Summer.
Even they knew, like, we're using the song for everything. They even knew this was a banger.
Right.
When Kenny Loggins turned in Meet Me Halfway to Menahem Golem, he was probably like, holy shit.
This is the best, greatest thing ever.
He's crying. He's going to Meet Me Halfway. Dude.
Sammy Hagar turned in a song too, and he's like, nah, we'll use it for like 10 seconds while they're arm wrestling.
Well, Menahem, the song says the opposite of what the movie says. I don't care. It's so good.
Yeah, it doesn't matter. Kenny Loggins.
Good. He's got a tricep pull down in the cabin of the truck. One of my other favorite things about this movie, he's just driving and just hitting this freaking tricep, man. He's trying to tell his kid, yo, you could do it. My left arm is sunburned, but my right arm is jacked.
I wish this arm was just massive.
Yes.
Like
Right.
a robot.
Quagmire.
Yes.
Yeah. Like
It should be dragging
Like us.
behind him.
Yep.
And his other arm's out the window. Should just be withered and it should be like the old lady from Something About Mary, right? Like that should be his left arm.
The guy from Scary Movie with his fingers.
Use my strong hand.
It's a mashed potato.
It's all cooked up and withered, and this one is just looks like Arnie and Predator when they slap it together.
Except
son of
clear
a
because
bitch.
it never gets sun. It's just
pale,
white and
pale
this
as
is all
hell.
tan and
Okay, so with the amount of weight he had on there, and he's like, hey, kid, try this.
Yeah,
And the kid can like actually move it pretty easily.
yeah. It's not real. He's doing high reps, low weight.
Yeah.
He's not doing
It has
much.
to be if he's doing it driving all day.
Yeah, come on, man.
he moved the thing.
He did. Oh,
put
that
it-
what he did? Did he
Yeah,
put
there's
the,
a whole
move the
wrap.
pin?
Oh, okay.
He just put the pin up.
Got it. Because otherwise, it's pretty embarrassing for you, dude. The kid insults the intelligence of every trucker. He says they're mentally between 11 and 13 years old.
14 if it's good genetics.
That's right, 14. And then he pulls over. Sly does because he's had about enough of this shit. This is where Sly is like it's boiling up.
And apparently, with all your books, kid, you have not identified sarcasm yet. Because when he tells you that, oh, well, I never knew that. He's like,
Are you gonna get violent?
Yeah.
He says.
Yeah. Maybe. If you don't shut up.
Keep going this way. And then I thought this scene. I'm getting the sense you guys didn't like the kid. I thought there were moments where the actor, let's say the character is written to be a dick. I thought this was a sweet scene between dad and son, and he's got a big shit-eating grin the kid does when he's driving the truck down the street, and he clearly, I don't think, ever had moments like this with his grandfather, who just ships his ass off. Oh, he's my son, and we love each other. I'm like, bro, you just send him off.
I can guarantee there's minimal people who have had experiences driving a semi when they were 10 years old.
Right.
Down the mountainside.
No. I mean, he shouldn't have done it, but I still thought it was, a sweet moment.
But I guess if you just jump into a 10-year-old boy, you don't know a lot about fathering or correct parenting.
When I was 10, I already had a job.
What? What are we talking about? You don't let a 10-year-old drive a semi.
That's what I mean.
Yeah,
you
come
don't
on.
know.
He used to
Oh,
point
you
that.
think you're so damn smart, huh? Why don't you drive this thing and maybe we'll die?
Hey, I drove a train when I was a kid.
Or kill someone
It's on a track.
I still drove it. I was far too young.
It's not like it's a new truck with technology and stuff. This is like Optimus Prime's grandpa right here.
has-
There's no way that he could have done that. Push the silver button. Oh wow!
Well, all he had to do was hit the clutch in and then hit the gas, and
I think I got it.
Okay.
Not sure I'll be able to steer though.
he had a hand on the wheel till he took it off later.
So this brought me a flashback back to high school when I had that Chevy Blazer with the 5-speed in it.
Yeah.
And a mutual friend of ours wanted to drive it. So I'm like, oh, okay. Figuring he knows how to drive stick. He gets in.
None of us did.
And he just goes, he's like, this piece of shit. Forgive the language. Bleep it out. It's worth it.
It's fine.
As I'm sitting there going, are you hitting the clutch? What's a clutch?
I know exactly who you're talking about, too.
Oh, my God. It really ground my gears.
And people out there would know, so we're not going to say it.
I worked for a car dealership for a while, and on Saturdays they had a TV show where us porters would pull up a car, they would talk about it, and then you pull the car away.
Okay.
I didn't know how to drive stick.
Oh.
I got into a car that was stick, and on the camera you see me like, skirt, come on, and then the guy's talking about the car. He's like, and here's this Nissan. I'm sitting there looking out the window like, oh no. And then he said, and he's new. And then they waved me off and I didn't. I know it was pretty embarrassing, but it was funny to watch.
Oh my God. You watch it too?
Yeah, I watched it that Saturday because I knew when it was going to come on. And you can hear me pulling into the frame because I'm just beating up first gear trying to keep it running.
Oh my gosh.
So when I see this kid able to drive stick,
Yeah.
flag.
I don't remember. I remember you doing that.
He couldn't even drive. He wasn't even doing it right, though. It's not like
You know what, though?
did great.
He got the truck moving.
I suppose. Yeah. But I thought he did for a 10-year-old. He's 12. He's 12, by the way.
Okay,
12.
fine, 12.
He is a military guy, so
It's been 10 years.
My daughter is 12. I would let her drive a car or something, but
Yeah.
a huge semi down the road where
They both
other
have wheels and
cars
gas
are
and
there.
brakes. What's the difference?
Weight,
Okay.
smashing
Killing
power.
a family at 12.
yeah, and he almost immediately does kill a car full of people on the way down there.
Oh, that's fair. That's fair.
Though he mostly stays on his side of the road. As
More than his
dad.
father, yeah.
More than his dad.
They go to a diner, and they're finally getting along, and then Hawk decides to feed his kid to the wolves in the arcade. Okay.
You know what? This is giving me real Michael Vick vibes. Hey, you guys ever arm wrestle? I got some cash.
This unshowered rat tail, like if
Cro-Magnon kid.
if a rat tail was a person, it's this kid.
Absolutely.
Okay.
If someone said draw a skinny bully from the 80s,
Yeah.
there's a good chance you drew that kid.
And he had two little yippy dogs with him also, right?
Yeah.
I think one of the yippy kids with him was one of the kids from Ernest Goes to Camp. I'm almost positive it is.
Really?
I wasn't because, the kid didn't have IMDb. Somebody else go look at that and tell me because I think
It was
for sure-
Elijah Wood. This game is for babies.
This is a baby guy. You
know
can
that-
definitely beat him.
Yeah, you know that guy had a power glove somewhere around.
Yes, big wizard vibes from this. Absolutely.
You guys ever arm wrestle?
They had the original Super Mario Brothers arcade cabinet.
Which was awesome.
Yeah.
It's like, what? I want it. There was another. We never saw what the other one was. The other one had Nintendo on it.
Oh.
But they never showed what cabinet it was. So I was a little bummed out about that. Anyway, he said, the bully says, if I couldn't beat you, I'd kill myself. I was like, damn.
Yeah. He's
Okay.
got a mouth for If you were a kid and you're
Yes.
about to arm wrestle a kid, but his dad looked like dad,
Yes.
you're not going to say a lot of those things that this kid said.
No, would you
Get over
also-
here, wimp! I'm going to kill you.
Wouldn't you? If that's you, I'm saying you were an ugly bully when you were a child.
No,
but
it's a
let's say-
very handsome bully.
Oh, you're a handsome bully. Let's say you're in
I
that
was actually
scenario.
an ugly, nice guy.
You're at the diner.
Shit.
You got a pocket full of quarters. You're playing some pinball with your stupid friends, and this guy walks in and goes, "You want to wrestle this kid?" I'd be like, "No, thanks."
Sir, this is a Ben Franklin.
It's not that I don't think I could win. This is weird, and I don't. Why are you talking to me? I'm good.
100%. Like, this kid is on board right away. Like, yeah, I'll arm wrestle him. I don't care.
I'm waiting all day for somebody to ask me.
Yeah.
My exact look would be, what? You on me? No.
Stranger
Sir,
danger.
Go away. Yeah, go away, sir.
No.
What are you even talking
Yeah.
about? I'm not touching your kid.
And this
No way.
kid is on some kind of Ultimate Warrior pre-workout or whatever because he's screaming and he beats Michael, of course, and he's screaming and flexing in his face
He
like
actually had some veins in his
Yeah.
bicep.
it was like a coke-fueled WWF promo from the 80s,
Yeah,
right?
he was all hopped up on Jolt Cola, Doritos, just like, yeah,
Yes.
the dragons are in my soul. And
Crystal Pepsi. Yeah, man.
Clear.
And then, of course, Mike is just pissed, and he's like, "You just wanted to embarrass me, Dad." I know, because you've been an asshole to me this whole time. But I'm not going to say that to you because you already hate me. So no,
Oh, I'm sick of tuna sandwiches.
you're a.
right.
What is? Yes. What does he say? That's what he had a tuna salad in this diner, and he snapped. He said, "Come, we're going to the arcade." That's exactly what happened.
Hey, you want to kick this kid's ass? I mean, do you want to arm wrestle this kid?
Yes.
Is this where the
I was just gonna say this. I don't care how much this kid hates him. I don't even care who you are. A Sylvester Stallone motivational speech could get me to do anything.
pretty much? Yep.
And he's no one's better at writing the stuff than he is, even if it doesn't make any sense. Because the way he writes it and delivers it, and he co-wrote this movie. And when he looks at you're a spoiled rich kid who's had everything done for you, and the world's not going to meet anybody halfway. You got to do for you, and he goes to this whole thing, and I'm like, yes,
Let me at that kid.
you got to do for you, kid. I don't know what that means.
The music starts.
No, Kenny. Right. The world meets nobody halfway, except for Kenny Loggins.
But it's across the sky.
Not in this arcade. You can't fly into the sky unless you beat this guy on the ground, because you got to walk before you can run, and you got to run before you fly. Fly into the sky like the man that I know you can be. Yes.
I'll go in. I'll go in there.
If it stops you from talking, I'll gladly go back in by that
Anything
pinball machine.
for you to shut up. But this is where I really started to hate Mike too.
Oh, for
because
real?
every time he gets mad about something, he's just like, "You suck, Dad.
It's your
just
fault."
because you're a loser, do you want to make me a loser?" Shut up, you little shit. You don't even know what you're talking about. Yeah. And
Did
then,
you see Smasher crying at the last truck stop?
Yeah. No, just because he wasn't there for most of your life. Did you see him beat that guy arm wrestling? No, he's clearly not a loser.
No.
He was doing push-ups while you were
Right.
growing up. And then he goes back in there and
Go in there and lose like a winner, he says.
yeah, make that
Literally.
kid kill himself. The unseen scene here is that kid just walking out in front of a bus.
Listen, he said that if you beat him, he'd kill himself.
Yeah.
So give us your $1 and hit the freeway right
I'm
now.
taking his buck and he's dead.
You gonna welch on a bet? Oh, sir, this is getting weird.
All the Hawk's got is his word.
That's right.
So if you want to fly,
Listen here.
Yeah, not again.
Listen, you're not Mike Hawk for a reason. That truck's gonna meet you halfway.
Oh my God. Is he Mike Hawk?
He's Mike Hawk.
No, he's
Mike
not.
Hawk. Mike Hawk.
Mike Hawk. That's what I'm saying.
I know, but you also know what you're saying. Mike
Yeah.
Hawk.
Mike Hawk.
Okay.
Mike Hawk had the greatest performance in this movie.
It did.
Mike Hawk
yes.
looks sweaty in this movie.
He does. It's the lighting.
it almost sounds like you guys are saying my cock.
No. Ugh.
Don't make it weird.
Don't make, yeah.
Or is it Mike Hawks?
That's right.
my-
Could be.
I just realized that. That's so gross.
Mike goes in. He flips his hat And the same thing that his eyes start bulging out of his head.
Oh, yeah.
There is something
Superpower.
in there, man.
Yeah, I think there's cocaine in the brim of that hat. That's
what it is.
That's why it works for Sylvester Stallone, and then he puts it on the kid.
Like an old baseball pitcher,
Yeah.
right? They'd have stuff in the brim and they would just,
Just shows dust fall down his face, and
like in Peter Pan,
right.
I found my happy thought.
Magic dust?
I named this hat Tinkerbell. You put it on your head, and then
Perfect.
strong.
You're going to win.
And of course, he blasts this kid twice, and Mike wins because he just got a motivational speech
Yeah.
from Sylvester Stallone.
Right.
Anybody could win anything if that happens.
But I feel like we should have a public service. Just because you believe something enough, that doesn't mean you can do it.
Bullshit.
Okay. Well, go lift your car. But even if you
I don't
believe you
believe.
can.
I don't believe I can do that though.
Okay.
So
But
I'm
what
saying,
if someone does?
if Sylvester Stallone believed I could do it, I'd be flipping my car over right now.
I bet you couldn't.
But I'm saying we will never know because if Sly walks in that door, then I'll take the bet. But
I'm just
until then,
saying,
I'm not.
be realistic about
Yeah.
your dreams. Don't.
Kids, don't listen to Dave. Don't ever give up on your dreams. Don't let anybody ever tell you what you want can't happen.
Sylvester Stallone tells you.
You can't. You can't.
The world doesn't meet you halfway, guys. Okay.
Ask an adult about your dreams. You can be president, but you can't fly no matter what you do. So, not with,
Oh, because earlier you were saying that truckers can fly and that
no
the
hawks. Can,
hawks can fly.
not if you jump off a cliff just because I believe you're gonna die
Wow.
off the cliff.
Not with that attitude, you won't ever be able to.
Okay.
Well, Hawk is on the phone with Mike's mom, who wants. So the mom is talking to her ex-husband here, and she wants him to stay with Mike forever.
Well, first she talks to Mike.
Yes. Oh, and Mike's like,
And he's
I
like,
beat a guy.
Dad, let me drive a semi.
That's nice, sweetheart.
We almost killed a family of 12.
Yeah, that's so nice. Can I talk to your dad?
She's checking out, man. Yeah. If you get to that point, someday we'll all be there. You're gonna give a shit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And okay, cool. Sounds great.
Enjoy your life,
Enjoy your life. I'll see you never.
Yeah.
Bye.
You drove a semi and became a dog battler for your dad in a.
Not only that,
Yeah.
I bet you anything. Let me be clear. I'm glad the kid didn't take his shirt off. I ain't trying to see the kid with his shirt off. But if he had taken his shirt off, he had his first chest hair after winning that arm wrestling thing. Just went boink, just like that.
Mom, I got my first chest hair.
Yeah.
Looking at
Dad's
it in the
taking me to
mirror.
meet a lot lizard.
He says I have 2 minutes.
That's so nice, sweetheart.
Oh, put him on the phone. I'm dying.
Yeah.
Stop making me talk to him. It's
Oh, hey,
sad.
sweetheart, how you doing? Can you please stop calling me sweetheart? You left me on 10 years ago.
He does say that, doesn't he? While he's on the phone with the go ahead.
If you look at the credits, though, she never changes her name. She keeps the Hawk last name.
And he says my wife later on.
Right.
He doesn't say my ex-wife. So
They say it
maybe
at the
never
funeral, too.
got
Not to spoil
divorced.
anything.
That's the
Once you
husband.
guys see-
She dies. She dies, guys. We've only been talking about her dying, but she dies.
So she follows through.
Yeah. Hawk,
Did anyone not see that coming? Was anybody like, I think she's gonna pull through?
maybe.
Who'd she meet halfway?
She's definitely not a plot device for this movie. Right. All right. Anyway, while he's on the phone with her, a bunch of guys snatch Mike in the background in a pickup truck. And then Hawk, way kind of delayed, he's dead. He's screaming for his father, but he's not used to hearing his kid scream. Like if your kid screamed dad in a crowded room, you would immediately be like,
It'd be like a different kid can yell dad. And
Right.
sometimes I'm like, huh? Oh,
right.
That's not mine.
But he's not used to, like that hasn't been his life.
Or he went, should I have?
He said, if I hesitate 5 more seconds, I could really be out of a jam here.
Yeah, I mean, he's going to see me running towards the truck eventually.
Right.
He'll know I tried.
No.
Please come back.
Please come back.
Dang it.
Hawks takes the guy out. There's one guy like lagging behind to slow him down, and he beats that guy's ass, gets in his truck, and gives chase. So there's like a very short car chase. He ends up cutting the guy off and hits the car with his big rig, which his son is in this truck he's nailing with his giant semi. And then he comes out with like a wrench or something, like he's going to beat ass.
Flashlight.
Flashlight thing. I couldn't tell what he had.
Maglite is
Maglite.
the preferred weapon of truckers ever.
Yes. Well, and you
And
can do
cops.
some serious damage with a maglite. So
Yeah.
I don't doubt that for a second.
It's like a stick.
But the dudes take off. Like he doesn't get to beat up anybody. He's just reunited with his son, and he's like, "Look at my truck, man. This is crazy." He's staying with me. You tell him that he's staying with me. He knows it's Grandpa's thugs.
I can't believe that no one cares that the grandpa has sent kidnappers for the kid.
Well,
Everyone acts like this is, Grandpa.
Yeah, Mike certainly does.
Yeah.
I think Lincoln cares, but you're right. The kid was like, I just feel like that's my home, you know? So he goes back and forth so many times. I want to stay with you, Dad.
Why wouldn't he call the cops? Be like, hey, this guy hired these people to abduct my son.
And they succeeded until because the cops were on the way when the truck hit. So you hear him, woo.
But we never see it.
Never see it. They
follow
just
up
go,
there,
we
yeah.
got to get out of here because your grandpa's crazy, right? Let's go.
Yeah.
I just want to know how they found him.
How they track down
How they tracked down the truck. I mean, there's no GPS. There's no like phone tracking. I mean, yeah, he talked on a payphone to the mom at the hospital.
That's a great point. There's no reason. I mean, unless they know where he knows where they pick him up from,
Right.
And they could deduce maybe where he's going. What do they even know where he's going? He's going to his house eventually, right?
To the hospital.
To the hospital. That's right.
Right.
Maybe they're just like literally day and night searching every road for who knows.
No,
I
it was
don't
a
know.
news story. And the news lady was like, inside this diner right now, I just met this
We're
dad
live.
and his son.
We're live with Smasher here, who's going to give us just a few minutes. Smasher's wiping off his face. Yeah, none of it makes a whole lot of sense as far as this goes, but
A plot device. But
especially because the whole movie, they're saying they're telling Grandpa you don't have a legal leg to stand on, you can't contest custody, no jury's going to award you this child. So all he has to do is go any official channels like the police or anything or a lawyer, and it's game over for Grandpa.
The grandpa told the kidnappers, check every diner with kids that look like they'd arm wrestle.
Yeah,
You'll find them at one of them.
definitely go to Chuck's
Chuck's steak and arm
steak
wrestling.
and arm wrestling.
you're looking for a 12-year-old colonel.
With one sleeve.
And then Chuck's got a series of restaurants that are catered towards younger people.
That's right.
Where you
Chuck's
can get-
Arcade.
Yeah. A happy arm wrestler meal. And
Chuck's leg wrestling.
That's right. Oh, gosh.
thumb wrestling. That's what he calls it.
Hawk and Mike get to the hospital and find out that Mom is already dead, you guys.
Aww.
Can we investigate the grandfather? Was he in the operating room bitching at her while they're trying to do the surgery? I mean, like, literally, he had to have something to do with it. That's the way I was thinking about it.
This is the part of the surgery where you put a pillow over her face, isn't
That's
it?
right. And you just put this in her hand and just have her sign this. And her lifeless hand, and he's trying to sign a custody thing. Right. Get this guy out of here.
Is that Bernie?
It's ridiculous.
Hey, Bernie.
Hey. And then Mike goes back to his same old bullshit. He blames Dad for missing Mom's.
I mean, come on.
Last
He's got a
little
point. Reasonable to a 12-year-old, but also to me, where I go,
Yeah.
maybe a little less roadside calisthenics, and we could have been here in time so I could say goodbye to my mom.
Whoa. Are you saying it's Sly's fault?
Well,
A little bit.
If you would have got there a little bit quicker, yes. I'm not saying it's his fault that Mom died.
The kid wasted so much time.
The kid wanted to do all this stuff and then did it, and then they got there, and then the kid's a dick again.
He's like, this
is
has
why
been
Mike
the
sucks
best 2
forever."
days of my life.
Yeah.
He was 5 minutes ago. He was thrilled with how it was.
Yeah.
Well, if it'd been a day and a half, he would have got to see his mom.
Embracing his dad.
Yes.
I'm so happy I'm here.
Right.
You son of a... If we only wouldn't have had that life-changing experience, I could have watched her die.
He runs to a taxi, opens up. I hate your guts. Gets in and goes back to Grandpa's house.
Right.
Peels away. What taxi drivers would be like, okay, hold on. Do you have money, kid, or what?
Is that your dad?
Look at the address. You'll get paid.
Can you take me to my grandpa's, please?
Okay.
What's the address? I don't know.
That's so sad. Get on the car, kid.
Stallone shows up
Went
at the.
away. I hate you.
I knew you were a loser.
Go eat a steak, fatty.
I hope cholesterol kills you.
You're doomed.
Stallone shows up at the funeral for 2 minutes.
It was creepy. You slipped on me.
I was awake the whole time. He can't be bothered to attend the funeral. He walks up, puts flowers on, and then screws off to go.
He interrupts the priest, the priest or whatever.
Yeah.
And thank you all for coming. Hold on a second, I got these flowers.
Yes.
And everywhere he goes, everyone's like,
Is that him? Is that a guy?
What's he doing
husband.
here?
Is that my cock?
He's just been over there for the last 20 minutes doing one-arm push-ups on top of his truck.
How's he late to this too?
Oh, it would be so good. He's just by a tree, like I gotta wait.
My truck's not clean yet.
He's just he's hyping himself up in the cab. He's doing the tricep pull down.
Should I go now? I'm gonna go.
And he's walking back. I was so awkward.
That was the right time. That was the wrong time.
The wrong time.
Is hat off a whole different thing? It's a whole different mode.
Yes.
Hat forward is normal. Hat backward, machine. Hat off.
Empathy.
Introspective.
Bike helmet. Yeah, pretty much.
That bike is the fourth mode.
I want to make this into a meme or a GIF because after this, there's this moment of like, sad song playing while I stare at the ocean. It's so good, this shot. And he's just
Standing there with his flashlight.
meet me halfway. And he's standing there and just
Across the sky,
looking in the ocean.
I think I'll drive into his living room and kill that guy. It was because he goes bananas.
He's
after
just,
this.
Well, yeah, because this is the moment where he's like,
How am I going to get Mike back? What would be the most reasonable way to do that?
I guess I can't meet him halfway across the sky.
Yeah.
I got to just go all the way to him.
Right.
You, Kenny Loggins.
How stupid though. This is this.
Yeah.
You have all like you could right there again call the cops. This guy has my son.
Cops, judge, advocate, something. Anything else, actually.
And then destruction of private property.
Yes. He walks.
Driving
Attempted murder.
Yes.
He drives up to the grandpa's estate, and the guy, at first, he doesn't just drive it down. He tries to come in, and the guy's like, I'm sorry, we don't allow losers in here.
He's a loser. He'll never come back.
You see what I did telling that guy? You showed him.
Stupid idiot.
Freaking Terry Funk is there. Yeah. And then he leaves. It's like he had to get the road to get 88 miles an hour or whatever. And then he pulls through and he crashes through the gate.
Where we're going, we don't need roads.
That's right.
It's a fountain.
He drives over the fountain. I felt like he was swerving to hit statues.
Yeah.
Okay.
100%. He had a road that he could have very easily
Yes.
made. A very, like, the fence is one thing. Fine.
Right.
You can't get through the gate. But you don't have, what did the fountain do to you?
Nothing.
Michael, this is why you drove.
That's why he was so mad. He's like, and you know what? Screw your statues either.
Right.
Taking them out, dude. And then he hits it into the front door.
But only halfway.
Michael was opening the door at the time, like, "Hey, Dad,
What's all this commotion outside?
I'm going to go with my dad.
It goes into slow motion. Ding, ding, dong, bang.
You just see Mike's soul leave his body.
the security people are like, "Hey, is that the guy? Is that
That's
his
right.
dad?"
Is that it? Is it the father?
Grandpa's very I feel like he should be more mad.
He was pretty mad, but he wasn't mad enough.
No, not after a.
You think you can just destroy my home and come in and take my son away?
Yeah.
He's my
But-
son.
I guess when you say it like that, this actually was pretty idiotic.
I didn't think it through too much.
No. I was looking in the ocean for a long time. I got confused.
Technically, I got the intelligence of a 13-year-old. My son taught me that.
I got to put my hat back on.
You should have
What did I do?
Yeah, you should have heard what the fence guy said to me. He was real mean.
I wasn't going to do it. But he said I was a loser. Do you validate parking? The security guards take him down, and he couldn't reach his hat to turn it backwards to fight him off. You know what I mean? Or otherwise, he might have been able to get away, but couldn't get. These arms were pinned down. And then
Bro
Brogan
could have fixed everything.
Yeah,
Just turn into machine. Like, no problem.
I can fix it.
Yeah. Fix it, feel it.
Fix it feeling. Ding, 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 ding.
Yeah.
Love it. He ends up getting arrested and thrown in jail. Yeah.
Oh.
Sad horn.
When is the tournament, by the way?
It's like coming up in a few days.
You would think from Chuck's steak and arm wrestling.
Yeah.
But there's a lot of time he had to go to jail, get out of jail.
A whole lot of time.
Lawyers and all kinds of stuff.
They
How long
waited
was
for
this
him.
ride?
They waited
Yeah.
for him.
No, this guy's always late. So let's just tell him it's this day, but we'll do it 2 days later.
You start tomorrow?
Yeah.
Come back tomorrow, everybody. We'll see if he comes.
Hawker? No, he's late again.
He's in jail, actually.
Drove into a guy's house. Oh, dang.
Dang it.
I got all sweaty for nothing.
That's all right.
Put the spray bottles away.
Alka-Seltzer guys here, we should start, but no, we'll wait for him. It's fine. All right, personal secretary comes to see him in jail and tells him that they'll drop everything if he signs over custody and
leaves the state.
And leaves the state, yeah. And then Mike is there. I hate this scene because I don't understand.
Well, let's skip it.
Okay, so he drives to Vegas. No, Mike. You'd think Mike was going to be like, "I want to be with you, Dad," all this stuff. But he sits down and he goes, "Hey, I got it pretty good here.
Yeah.
This is kind of a sweet setup."
Yeah, he should have just sat down and went,
Whipped him off. No, Mike, he's like, hey, Dad, listen, I thought about it. I don't have a house.
You don't.
You don't have a house.
don't know if you remember this, but we slept in the truck.
Right.
And you slept on my shoulder, so...
Grandpa just bought me a Nintendo.
That's pretty sweet.
I would
pretty
like
sick.
to be with you. It's just
You don't have Mega Man
so.
and California Surfing Adventure. So.
And I have
ever
a saved game there.
Have you ever played Contra?
Saying, dude.
So, I'm gonna...
So unless there's a way to put Nintendo in your truck, like the Wizard,
Yep.
we can't do it, Dad. He goes, look, I thought, or he goes, where will we end up? And Sly goes, together. You know, I want to give you what's inside of me because you're important to me, and I want to pass on what's in me to you.
Give me that
To you. I want to give you what's in me. And the kid just says, I can't. And so he says, just remember one thing. The world meets nobody halfway.
Meet me halfway.
Across the sky.
Shut up, Kenny.
Kenny walks in and goes, actually, I got a song about that says they could totally do it as long as it's in the sky.
Kenny's in the jail cell behind him.
He was the guy in front of him.
With a
They told him to
clarinet.
move.
Was that?
That's Kenny Loggins.
That's funny. I love that. He tells him to drop the papers that he's willing to do. Once Mike says, I don't want you, he's like, all right, then fine. So then he ends up getting out of prison and he drives to Vegas, working out his right arm the whole way, right? Because it's his arm wrestling arm. And then he gets there, he sells his truck for $7,000, but he wants to keep the hawk, the ornament, right?
Yeah.
Well,
He would have.
It's my cock.
He would have got like $28,000 for it if he hadn't run it through a fence and a front door
stuff
and a
and
couple
ran into another
fountains.
car and the kidnappers and all that.
That truck looked like junk.
That tape that he used for all the pictures
I know.
didn't come off all the way.
And he didn't believe in himself. He hadn't yet realized that the real hawk is in his heart, right? Like, that's why he took that one.
If only Sly was there to give Sly
Him own.
inspirational.
What-
He didn't have a mirror.
Everybody wants me to give them a pep talk, but nobody ever gives me a pep talk.
Yeah.
I don't know.
The guy at the dealership was like, you take all these pictures of this kid out of here.
I don't.
Next trip, we'll love it.
No. Meanwhile, Mike is tearing the house apart, and he finds all of his dad's letters, or some of his dad's letters, in his grandpa's purse. And we're doing a little intercutting back and forth here. And the Lincoln goes. He gets to the venue. He bets all $7,000 on himself, which I love that shit.
Yeah.
Bet on yourself, right?
20
to 1.
So what does he win?
Some quick goat math here.
So the question I have, he goes up to the betting
you.
counter
Yeah.
and asks, what are the odds on Hawk? And like they're gonna know who Hawk is.
Yeah, that's true. Also true.
Just some random
Well, they
guy
probably have a
and 500
list.
people there.
Right.
Of the arm wrestler.
It is.
Did he
140,000.
pre-register?
That was impressive.
I don't know. He didn't have to pay a fee or anything, but he said, "I'll see you in Vegas" in the beginning. So maybe he was.
Maybe he was. I mean, the movie doesn't deem it necessary for us to know any of that, but it also doesn't make a whole lot of sense either.
Doesn't make sense at all.
I agree with you there. And look, what also makes it, Mike sneaks out of his house. This also makes no sense, and steals a truck to drive himself to the airport.
And that's just the beginning of the what?
And if his dad hadn't destroyed the gate, he can't get out. That's kind of the beautiful little thing around, because he drives through the busted gate, right?
Yeah.
To get out. But
Symbolism.
It was the long play the whole time.
that's what it was. He
knew.
His dad broke him out. He didn't know he did.
I need to teach him to drive a truck, and I need to break this gate so that he can break my heart.
How about
and then
this?
Drive.
Fly, Mike Hawk, fly.
I don't know how to get places without Google Maps. How the hell does this kid get to the airport?
Unknown.
Books.
The 405.
405?
Tuna melt power.
How do you get to the 405? Did he live off an exit on the 405?
Well, we have
don't know.
13% or 13-year-old. See?
Yeah, exactly.
Big brain, no.
And then, okay, Hawk is getting ready for the tournament. And we're finally into the tournament, guys. I've been so excited about this. The grand prize is a massive new semi. What if the person that wins doesn't know how to drive a truck?
Okay, so it seemed like these people were from certain truck.
There was a
things,
Teamsters
because-
guy.
Yeah.
There was the
One was a truckers division.
Right.
Was Lincoln Hawk came out of but the other guys weren't.
Independent Truckers Division.
Okay.
So that's the one reason I thought maybe these other ones are from.
So they're all truckers?
That's what it made it seem like.
From around the world.
Ice Road Truckers didn't do so hot.
So it wasn't just an arm wrestling competition, it was an arm wrestling competition only for truckers?
That's what it made it seem like.
That's why it was
Because otherwise
weird.
this prize is like,
And that's why there's truck stops that have these
that sucks.
little things
Right.
along the way.
Only truckers arm wrestle, James.
You didn't know that?
From
Well-
around the world.
That's why every truck comes with the Bowflex.
Okay. I guess I'm not in the lore on arm wrestling.
I don't know any
Truck
of that for
Norris.
sure. Truck Norris.
Oh, there you go. I'm glad he hadn't been there.
I just kind of assumed that it was a trucker thing because I thought the same thing. Why a truck?
Yeah.
And then they said he's from the independent
Okay.
whatever. So I was like, oh,
But it's $100,000 also. And you could always sell the truck, I
could sell the
suppose,
truck.
right?
Yeah.
Or you could take Grandpa's deal and get more money than you would have gotten from either thing and a brand new truck and just said, hey, Mike, get in.
Well,
I'm
we
not
just
going to
found
tear
out-
all the ligaments in my arm.
Dave would sell one of his children for $500,000.
No,
on a
you take
truck.
the kid. You don't have to do nothing. You just go take the kid.
But you get that stuff if you leave the kid. That was the deal.
He just said you had to get out of the state.
yeah, you just go grab Mike after. Okay, I promise I'll leave.
Wasn't it
Mike, get
implied
in the
though
car.
that it was? And
Well,
you
he
leave
didn't
Mike
say it.
alone.
Well, yeah, but you could still.
Okay.
He's a huge liar.
All right.
It was the only family he had left.
So you wouldn't sell a child for a truck and $500,000? Just want to be clear.
Which 500.
What kind of truck we talking?
And
There's a number though.
yeah,
Okay. Just want to be clear.
number for everything. you get enough money, I could buy the kid back.
Well, it's not like you're selling the kid to a stranger. You're selling your kid to one of his grandparents.
Yeah, I could. Could I still come at Christmas? Or Let's just
Right.
buy.
Okay. Fair enough.
Yeah.
Hey, is this a double elimination competition? Do you have to lose twice?
I'm pretty sure.
I wish they had explained it.
Not everyone. They don't. You don't.
Not everyone is right.
Yeah, you don't have to. Not everyone has to lose twice.
They say this 14 damn
They
times.
lead the sentence and end the sentence with the same thing.
Just so we're clear, because we think everyone watching is an idiot.
13-year-old.
And don't forget the women, they're competing for $50,000 in prizes.
Because
It's also
they're
double-
half as good.
Think we'll let ladies arm wrestle? That's ridiculous. That's just one guy in the back should have stood up and be like, we can't let this happen. Bull Hurley eats the first guy for lunch, and he's way too hyped up for the first round. I mean, he's going to blow a
They're
blood
all
vessel.
so hype.
Like, guys, pace yourselves.
Yeah.
Okay?
Why does this? The documentary part of this.
The
was kind of
strokes.
jarring.
Oh, dude.
Like-
Are you kidding? The
Why?
interviews were the best part.
Oh no, they're
That's the Rob Reiner version.
yeah.
we
It's like, but
pull
it
into a
just
Rob
turns
Reiner
into
film.
A mockumentary.
The freaking promos.
Yeah.
Well, first we get a montage. This is a montage time, right?
Yep.
Guys are winning, screaming, and that awesome song is playing. Winner takes it all.
Yep.
Loser takes the fall.
Sammy Hagar.
And a time with something else.
And Kenny Loggins was in the background like,
Hey, I could have done that song.
I could. Dang it.
Winners go halfway. Losers go the other halfway. And we meet together in the sky.
I wanted. You're the best. Same thing. Same.
Dude, okay, Fubar guy looks nuts.
Yeah.
Okay, the
Oh,
guy
he
that
is
had the Fubar shirt on.
Do you know, is that one of the real guys?
Yes. Oh yeah.
It is?
Alka-Seltzer. Yes.
Yeah.
Grizzly. John Grizzly. Thank you. Alka-Seltzer guy.
Yeah.
The guy that only wears like merch from companies.
That had to be a joke
I don't know.
because he ate a cigar and drank.
Well, that's
10W30.
the other guy was the Alka-Seltzer guy.
That was the
Alka-Seltzer
Fubar guy.
No. So the Fubar guy was Grizzly in the camo and the crazy hair.
Who was the guy that was like, ah?
That was
Every
Madman
one of them.
Johnson.
I could have swore the same guy is the one that.
There's a
took
very
Alka-Seltzer.
angry ginger too.
Yeah.
Okay.
The Memphis Strangler.
And I think Superfly Jimmy Snuka was there.
Yep, he sure was. I was going to say that too. Yep, he definitely was in there.
Gotta be him. And then Grandpa gets in a car. He gets off a plane and says, I need to get to the Hilton. I'm like, he knows about the arm wrestling championships?
Who doesn't?
How would he? It's not on the internet. How would he know this is happening?
Yeah. He probably went and said, where would Mike go right now?
And Mike took a damn airplane
Dude.
to Vegas?
I guess. And then snuck onto a luggage carriage, rode a suitcase up the thing. I love the lady, too, that says, hey, there's a kid coming up there. I didn't know you could bring those.
The man is able to
Paid
get...
for a ticket for mine.
Right. The 12-year-old is able to get from Grandpa's house, steal a truck, get to the airport, gives a truck away to a guy, gets on a plane, flies there, and hides. And all that, not one adult questions anything.
Goes into the secure area of the airport.
Right.
Gets to the Hilton in Las Vegas by himself.
Without a single adult going, hey, wait a minute.
It was the 80s, man.
It's awesome.
Yep. Nobody
I love
wore
it.
bike helmets and
No.
go
See,
anywhere you wanted.
That's why Kevin McAllister had so many problems in Home Alone 2.
Right.
Because kids were able to just do this stuff
Just
in the
do
past.
whatever.
80s, nobody cared.
It was the best. All right, we're down to the final 8 before they hit the interviews. We're already down to the final 8. We're getting the roll call. John Grizzly, 3-time winner. They are my mortal enemy. When I
As soon as I step up.
That's right.
Rawr.
Then there's Mad Dog Madison. That was the dude with the huge traps, right? With the crazy like Macho Man hair was freaking humongous. And he looks like he thought real hard about this sentence, but also couldn't quite pull it together at the last minute because that's word for word what he says. I'm not so enthused about people coming up and pat me on the back saying you're the best. I don't need people to do that to me. If I win, it's just because I wanted to be the best one time in my life.
Truer words were never spoken. And somebody should have told him that if you're going to cut the sleeves off your shirt, you want to start right about here.
Right.
Not right here.
Drew was watching this end part with me, and he's like, why is he wearing a girl's shirt?
I wish girls had shirts that cut their whole boobies off and put a hole right there. They don't wear them like that either.
Dang it.
Yeah, that's silly.
I'll tell Ashley.
And then, Harry Bosco was the black guy, and he's the one that had the Alka-Seltzer shirt on. And then the next day it was a Budweiser shirt because I only wear sponsored shirts. That's it. That's all I wear.
Product placement.
Yep.
My whole body's an engine, and this is the fire plug, and I'm gonna light them up.
Okay.
Those are words to live by.
Sure. Fire plug. Okay.
And then we get the Canadian champ, Carl Adams. I should be able to blow them away real easy. There's a lot more technique, and you can't beat experience.
Unless you have the right technique.
That's right.
Then you could.
Then you could,
Yep.
for sure. Because someone's about to beat experience right now. It's just about to happen in about 2 minutes. And then Lincoln Hawk comes over, and Lincoln's whole interview is, I really just want this truck.
All your bullshit about the world ain't gonna meet you halfway, and you got to believe in yourself.
I don't
and
need
blah,
someone
blah, blah.
patting me on the shoulder. I just need to be the best for one day. And he says,
I just really want this truck.
you guys see this truck?
It's a pretty sweet truck. Can we film my interview in front of the truck?
Do I get this if I win?
Could I try it on?
Can I try it out? Can I sit in it?
Could I just shift my gears?
Can I drive away in it? No.
Is it statue proof?
Will you meet me halfway and I could just sit in it?
They cut to him for his interview, and he's just sniffing the tires. Oh, that's a nice truck.
got
I
one-
sure hope I win this truck.
I could really live in here.
That's right. You can fit a whole Bowflex in here for real.
It's got a big sleeper. I wouldn't have to sleep on a kid's shoulder if I
wouldn't have to skip leg day.
Oh, and then here comes Bull Hurley. A drive truck, break arms, slam puss, and arm wrestle.
Oh, is that what he says?
I added one part.
Okay. The arm wrestler? Break arms. He doesn't break anyone's arm.
He goes, that's what I do best. Second sucks.
Yeah.
Yeah. All right, Bull. I was into Bull's whole
With
vibe.
his Las Vegas prison.
Oh, with the hat.
Covered in hat.
Yeah, the,
Yep.
the sunglasses and all that. Well, first we get Lincoln versus John Grizzly, and he eats a cigarette.
A lit one, too.
It's a psychological advantage.
Hey,
right?
Chris, I knew you were pretty crazy. Don't eat that. Don't. Oh, you're gonna
It's got to be at least part of the reason he ends up losing, right? Is what he's ingesting.
Terrible tummy ache. Terrible tummy ache.
Some of those little flakes got the back of his throat. It's just
time is up for the second time, he's like, what a horrible miscalculation I've made.
I can win if I eat a cigar, but if I drink motor oil, I lose for sure.
If he was still there, he's like, I need something to drink. Anybody got anything?
All I got is motor oil. Give it to me. Give it to me.
I don't care.
Who handed me this?
The best part is he's got the funnel.
I thought it was syrup.
This is horrible.
You want me to arm wrestle now? I'm all full of oil.
This is so bad.
Let's just do it. Oh, you got me. I gotta find the bathroom.
But that's why he was doing all the.
Bull beats Mad Dog,
No
and
one
then
drink the soda. No one drink.
Grizzly puts Hawk down as his Hawk's one. But remember, it's double elimination. And just then, Terry Funk comes over to. I think the last time we had Terry Funk, he was one of the bad guys in Roadhouse. Last time we talked about him, he comes over to bring up Hawk to Cutler's suite. Okay, Grandpa's suite at the Hilton there. And Grandpa's like, "We don't have to be enemies." Dude, you said I was a crack-dealing, violent psychopath to my 12-year-old, and now you're going to come with the truce energy? Cool. You deserted your family. You were tearing us apart. That's it. Don't blame your problems on me. And he takes him outside to show him that he's giving him this new rig and a check for $500,000 in 1987.
Yeah.
That's
$2 million.
so much money.
And do you know how much I had to pay for parking to have that truck sit right there? I'm paying like $100 an hour.
Right on the main strip of Vegas.
We got it here real fast.
Yeah, with a
I
trailer. You
just
got your
flew
first
here.
load.
I didn't know this was happening till an hour ago.
Yeah.
And it's already here. A crane brought this in. And then he says, all right, I got a family. Or he goes, go start a new family. And then Stallone goes, I got a family. And when this is over, I'm coming to get you, Murdoch.
Ooh, I wish. That would have been awesome. Coming to get you.
And he goes, "You're going back. Oh, you're going back on your word." At this point, because some people had asked me, I think I landed on the grandfather. Some people were like, for the Steve James Award, who's the main bad guy? Because we have to eliminate him. Like, is it Bull or is it Grandpa? And I'm like, the way I always thought of it is, who's the person that's actively trying to stop our main character for the entire movie, right? And impede their progress in whatever journey. So I think it's Grandpa, even though here he's trying to like literally give him the best life ever and give him all this money. It's still for nefarious purposes, right?
But just so I can pick him, can we just not say that?
Sorry.
Was it really nefarious or was it just selfish? Because he's like,
well, for his own
family
purpose.
It's pretty nefarious. He's hired kidnappers.
well,
He's got Terry Funk, who's not going to let Stallone leave the room, and he has to plant his ass through the glass door.
I can say nefarious too.
Yeah. Hawk comes back to the floor. Hawk comes back to see if Grizzly has calmed down or not, and he's like, nope, he hasn't. And they arm wrestle for a second time. And can I say this now? These arm wrestlers are a bunch of whiners almost every time. Get him off my thumb. He's not holding it right. He's twisting it too hard. I'm like, shut up, babies, and just arm wrestle. What are we talking
They're going to
about?
strap you together anyway if you slip off of there.
Come on. Stallone beats his ass this time, and you can tell he's just in a totally different mindset at this point. Stallone.
was this the second elimination or his first?
This is, I
How
think,
many times can you get eliminated?
Yeah.
once. Second time you lose for sure. And this time he
So
beats
it's
Grizzly
double
with
elimination.
double elimination.
So you can so it's 2 eliminations?
you have to lose twice.
Oh,
to
they
lose.
should say that
They
in
should.
the
It's
movie.
like not clear. I was confused. It's like, didn't he already lose the whole time?
Yeah, I thought he was out.
Yeah, but no, he's not. He's back in there beating him again. Then he beats Mad Dog to take the final spot in the final 4. Okay. The finals. Is Mike stuck in a suitcase somewhere? Where is he? He hasn't even shown up yet.
He's crawling around under
Okay.
the bleachers.
Somewhere.
Picking up
He was
hot
in
dogs.
Narnia under those bleachers.
seriously, dude.
Seriously, he peeked out of a curtain. He was in a trade show.
Yes.
He was like, well, this wasn't the right way.
Yeah, I feel like the guy holding all the cups fell under there. Yeah. And just went, cups! Oh no, I dropped them.
You know how gross it would be under the bleachers
God.
at an arm wrestling tournament?
It would be actively dripping.
The unwashed masses.
Yes. Oh, gosh. Bull Hurley is going against Slammin' Carl Adams, and it's Harry Bosco versus Lincoln Hawk. And finally, Mike shows up, and Harry is getting pissed about elbow placement or something. And then he still freaking he beats Harry Bosco so fast.
Yep.
Like, boom, it's
He wasn't
over.
ready.
Right. I wasn't ready. Dude, you have one thing to do. It's not like arm wrestling is complicated. Don't let him put your hand on
I was writing a letter.
I know. Right. I was thinking about something else.
My fire plug wasn't ready.
I said I was going to light him up.
Yeah,
Now
I
I'm
still
embarrassed
need
myself.
My fire wasn't lit.
He beat him faster than Carl Dukes or Frank Dukes beat that guy in Bloodsport. You know what I'm talking about? Whatever that guy was, with the
Just
world
kicked him in the
record.
face.
World record. That's what I thought of as soon as he beat this guy. It was so fast.
Sorry, that was fast. I want that truck.
Do I get it yet?
Do you get that truck? No. When can I have that truck?
No, Lincoln. You have to beat everybody.
I just want to smell it again, please.
You know, it's hard. My arm hurts a lot. I got this slinky on here. Got this thing.
He does. He wraps a towel around.
I stole my grandma's muff.
Yeah, it looks like a leg warmer that he puts around his arm. Like, you need to keep it hot, you know?
Yeah, and Bull, of course, beats Carl and sends him back to Saskatchewan or wherever the hell he's from. And then Mike finally reunites with his dad next to the bleachers. I want to stay with you, Dad. Make up your damn mind, kid. Okay?
I already moved on.
Right.
I don't even have a truck anymore. So before it was bad, I didn't have a house.
Right.
Now I don't even have a truck.
Mike, we're literally homeless. as of right now. If this doesn't go well, and I don't think it's going to go well, we're homeless.
I was a bit frustrated with Mr. Stallone in this part
Yeah.
because you put $7,000 on yourself. All you've been screaming the whole time is believe in yourself. The world's not going to give you anything.
Right.
And then at the first bit of like, oh, might be hard. You're like, oh no, he's a big guy. I'm not sure if I'll be able to beat him, Mike.
He hasn't lost in 5 years.
Right. You know, we might not do it, and then we'll have to live under this bridge. You know?
The reason is story. You know that.
Well, of
so that
course,
the
I
son
know.
can say, listen to all
So
the
it's the
things I learned from you.
that gives him the pep speech.
Yeah.
But I would have liked it more if it was like where he's arm wrestling, sees the kid, gets hyped,
Yes.
and then does it.
And then
instead
does
of
it. He realized the kid came for him.
Just gets pissed at grandpa.
I got it even better. I got it even better.
Perfect.
So the kid's there. Everything goes the same. He's in that last match. It's getting really, really tough. And then he looks at the guy. He goes, you know what? Your breath smells. And goes, boom!
Yeah.
Just like the kid did to beat the little kid at the arcade.
Yes, because what we didn't know about Bull is his one weakness is he's very sensitive.
Yes.
About his halitosis.
yes.
And then we find out that Cro-Magnon boy inside of that arcade is Bull's kid.
And yes,
You're welcome.
Bull's father-in-law has been hiding notes in his purse, too.
Oh.
Well, sorry, Sylvester Stallone.
Over the top. They're the reverse. They're under the bottom.
That's why the sleeves are also gone from his jacket.
Yes. Why did we get? We never got that sequel.
Brilliant.
Under the bottom. We should have got.
Under the bottom.
We should have got a sequel. Yeah. That's where he now when he's losing he scoops underneath and puts. Doesn't really work as much.
It's rhinestone.
No, you're just kicking him under the table. Whack, whack.
Under the bottom.
The shin kick
The nuts.
competition.
With those shoes, too. They had platform shoes.
I did.
Yeah, why were those guys wearing platform
For-
shoes? To
for
be as
under
tall
the
as the
bottom.
other
As
guys?
tall as because.
But wouldn't you be wobbly, wobbly?
You would think. Because isn't part of arm wrestling you got to plant your feet and.
No, you got that handle there, and you're.
Yes, but
you're
then you
just
don't
here.
you don't then put all your weight in your arms and pick your feet up off the ground and just.
It's mainly to dance to tequila.
They're just balancing on their arms.
Hey, boys.
Hey. Dad, no one's going to meet you halfway. You got to do for yourself. You want it, you got to take it. Now stop trying to prove yourself to me. I don't care if you lose. I only care about being with you. I love you, Dad. Freaking head goes back. Bro, he flips the switch. I'm like, let's fucking go.
Yeah.
Let's go. He doesn't belong. Oh, gosh. I want to make this. I want a t-shirt that says this with Bull's face on it. He doesn't belong on my table. He's got no shit in business there.
Yep.
I've never heard somebody put those words together. I love that. He's got no shit in business there.
Yeah, he shouldn't poop here or arm wrestle.
Poop on that table. It's a small table.
And this is where we get him talking, where Stallone finally goes, what I do is I take my hat and I flip it around, and it's like a switch that goes on. I feel like another person. I feel like a truck.
Like one of these. It's like a machine.
You almost see him look around like, I feel like a truck.
Like a truck.
Yeah, I feel like this.
That's like a bad improver who's just like, okay, give me anything you think. I don't know, a microphone?
Podcast table.
9/11.
I've got a gun.
That's what he did. Don't turn my hat around, and I feel like, I like this truck. It's a nice truck.
Look, in the hands of, it would sound like I'm making fun of him a little bit because it is kind of corny and weird. Like, look at truck, right? But like, in the hands of any other actor, it's so much worse.
Yeah.
But Stallone can sell the shit out of it in a way that only he could do because, yeah, even if he delivers like, look at truck, but the next shot is him like bulging eyes, veins popping, looking like an absolute maniac. And then you buy it. At least I say I buy it then, as stupid as it is, and I fully acknowledge it, because Stallone is Stallone.
Right.
Does that make sense?
Yeah.
Yeah.
The intensity on his face is.
Like he went all in. Like he's like, I'm in a stupid arm wrestling movie, but he still did it as, he didn't mail it in and collect a paycheck, I guess is what I'm trying to say.
Fair enough.
All right, the first go together and they break grip. He let go. He's jawing at the refs, both yelling at everybody whenever, and now it's time for the strap. They got to strap their hands.
Get your strap on.
Why don't they just strap their hands together every match as like a thing to do, right?
I don't know.
I immediately thought of. I was like, we need a rattlesnake or a scorpion. Where's Raul Morales?
Yes.
Right, that's what we freaking need.
Absolutely.
Little hands of steel action.
Perfect.
Gosh, if they had that guy be in his,
It'd be amazing.
so good.
Great callback.
Thank you. He gets in position. You guys, if you haven't seen Hands of Steel yet,
Oh, you have
you
to.
got to watch it. There's an arm wrestling bar in that also. And there's this guy, this trucker. Oh my God, he should have been in this.
Yeah.
His name is Raul Morales.
There's a Cannon film, too.
Is
And-
it Chuck's steak and arm wrestling?
Might as well be.
the
Also a
future?
Cannon film, I think.
Yeah.
And they arm wrestle, but they put a rattlesnake at both sides of the table. So if you get your hand put down, you get bit.
Wow.
I wanted that so much. So, you know, like in Kickboxer where the last fight, Jean-Claude Van Damme
Yeah, with the
puts
glass.
his hands in the glass and stuff. I wanted the last match to be like, there's a burner or something.
Like the
on
table
there,
should
like,
be on fire.
Yeah.
Like the
you
whole
get
table.
your hand branded that says dickhead or something. Yeah.
Something like that.
I lost you last year.
He gets into position again, and then Bull punches him in the face.
What?
Right in front of them. Where are the refs on that one? Right?
They're as blind as ever.
Bull almost, so now that the arm wrestle match, and Bull almost, there's twice where Hawk is just down to just almost losing, and he keeps fighting back to the middle, and then it comes back down again, and he keeps just getting it back up to the middle, and finally,
What does he do?
he goes over the top, baby. Woo! It takes the fun. He wraps the fingers. Why didn't you do that in the first match?
Thank you. Thank you.
Why don't you start there even?
Start with over the top.
Yeah.
Right? He does it in the bar earlier. He tells the kid to do it on the pinball machine.
It's his move.
But then it's like Rocky waiting to switch back to left-handed at the end of Rocky 2, right? When he's going to switch to southpaw. No, I ain't switching nothing. You know, right? he just waits till the end. I can't do it at any time, only in the most dramatic moment possible. It's like the reverse Roger Rabbit, right? And just puts it down, man.
Are all the girls looking yet?
Yeah.
Oh, okay, I'll go.
Dude, bro, I was so invested. I don't know why. I'm literally at my couch going, let's do it, Sly. And afterwards I had to examine myself and go, why am I so invested in this? I don't care about all that bullshit. It got me.
It's
He wins.
man-tastic.
It
That's
is.
why.
Yes.
Girls don't care. But us, dudes are yeah, I get that. I know that testosterone.
Living
nonsense.
vicariously, honestly.
Yes.
So here's the question. Was that Bull's first elimination or
In the finals, it doesn't matter.
In my head, Bull lost one back there.
he's never lost?
Well,
Because they said he's undefeated for 5 years when they went into it.
Maybe undefeated in that he's won the championship every year for 5 years.
he should have lost or beat him that time, and then Bull walks off and goes, "I quit." And
Right.
then Sylvester Stallone says, "No, the world ain't gonna meet you halfway."
That's right.
But I'll meet you halfway.
Yeah.
We'll do this here.
If I lose
Right
you
here.
twice, I'll kill.
That's why and this is the one critique I'll give it, even though I've just said I was all bought in, the movie earned my investment. The right way to have done this is neither of them have any losses. They each beat each other once, and then it's a do or die sudden death.
Right.
Why not do it that way?
Or have it not be a double elimination. Sly doesn't lose one.
What are they going to say for 5
Yeah,
minutes?
but then that guy has no line. Right.
It's a single
Like, I-
elimination. Remember that.
What the writer is probably doing is trying to earn the moment where he's about to give up in front of his kid, where his kid's got to give him the pep talk.
But I feel like it was already kind of there because he was saying, I kind of did so with my arm.
Yeah, so make it an injury,
Yeah,
right?
so my arm isn't feeling great because they already had that in there.
Yeah.
And he's like, and this guy's real tough, Mike. I don't know if I can.
Danny LaRusso's going to fight?
Daniel LaRusso is gonna fight. I love so good. The music stinger.
Yeah.
And this movie also earns an emotional moment that I didn't expect, which Grandpa getting teary-eyed watching Sly hoist up the kid, and I almost for a second felt bad for this
So
asshole
is he the villain?
because he's
He has a redemption.
yes, a redemption arc or just a moment of, well, he's a human being and he's clearly sad that he's going to lose this kid that he sent off to military school.
But he also doesn't have to lose him if he wasn't a jerk.
Right, that's also true. But
He
great
says
acting
to him,
from
too,
Vande.
like, when this is over, we're going home.
Right.
Okay, I'm just here to watch this anyway. So it's fine.
And the kid goes, why don't we start our own trucking company? You know, they're all walking out the next day. He puts the Hawk on the truck. And then they rode off, and the kid never went to school again.
Yeah, we could be Son and Hawk.
Yeah,
Right.
I don't think that kid went to school anyway. If
'Cause
he
we-
said, it could be Son and Hawk, right? I don't think you know how this name convention works. Kid.
And we still don't have a house.
Right. But it's got a huge sleeper in it. Look at it.
Look at this. This is our house. We're going to make millions, kid. Until next year when I have to come back and defend my title at
Yep.
Over the Top 2, which we never got. We were robbed.
Dang.
But that's the end of the movie, guys.
Oh, I want more.
I know.
More arm wrestling with Chucks.
Before we get into awards, guys, let's recast this movie and see if I know it was his biggest rival at the time. And it is a Stallone movie, but could we put Arnold Schwarzenegger somewhere in this film and make Over the Top even better than it was?
I think this is the one we can't. Agreed? We all agree.
No, you think so?
All right, moving forward. No, I think replace Stallone.
Take Stallone out of a Stallone movie?
Yeah, I think having Arnold there against these guys arm wrestling, it's a little bit more
Believable.
believable. I not that I can't believe
No,
Sly
he's-
doesn't do it.
Sly sells it, but he has to sell it because he's so much smaller than these guys.
They say he's over 100 pounds lighter than these dudes, and that's a lot.
That's a
It's
lot.
about technique.
Is it?
That's what Canadian
It's
guys.
about flipping that switch and gaining 100 pounds in your heart.
Yep.
It's
when
about
you-
turning into a semi-truck.
Well, all right. So you would make him
Like Optimus Prime.
You imagine that? It's time to arm wrestle and we get with the bicep,
Oh,
dude.
yeah.
Come on, man.
Bull, you son of
That's
a
what I
bitch.
do, son of a bitch.
What if he was Bull?
Could this movie
Who
have-
would lose? Sorry, just
no.
2 seconds, Mel. Neither one of them would sign on to lose to the other one. So on the last one, the Earth would explode or something. Just
Well,
like
that's the end of the movie. Is they grab hands. There's a huge nuclear explosion, and then when the dust settles, there's a Planet Hollywood sitting there.
what were you?
I was just gonna say, could this, with him becoming a truck, be the origin story of the Transformers?
Oh, there you go. Arnold's the truck. He drives
Yeah,
him
well,
around.
or-
Look, I got this Bowflex on top of this big Austrian truck I drive.
Yeah.
He hits the horn. Be pretty good.
Arnold's doing the Bowflex. You just see
Yes.
the trailer in the back on boob.
He's not
like a lowrider.
The weight for the handle is the trailer.
Is the
He's just
trailer.
keeps pulling the trailer
It
forward.
goes further and back. It's only way it's hooked up is to that cord.
The car behind him is just
Come on.
smashed.
Andres Lopez. Andres Lopez says, make him Michael. It'd be funny to see him lose to a kid at arm wrestling and run out crying, screaming at Sly, Grandpa said you were a loser. And now you're trying to turn me into one. And I hate you for it. This is his son.
That would be great.
Hey, buddy. I missed you so much. You want to sleep on me?
Watch him chase. Watch him chase him across the street and tear his sleeve off. Boom! You didn't tear it; it just burst
what
open from
The arms, the cars don't even miss him. They're just like boosh.
Yes.
bouncing off him.
Jeremy Abernathy said, make him David. This is another one. It'd be the team up we all dreamed of. Sly fights for the love of Arnold would be funny as hell. That's my kid.
Yeah.
And when I'm done with this, I'm coming to get him.
No, Mike's the kid.
That's what I'm saying. David Mendenhall was the actor.
Oh,
so he's
got it,
saying,
got it,
have
got
him be David Mendenhall. Yeah.
I know his name's Mike because Sly said that as much as the one dude said it was double elimination.
Right. Mike. My kid Mike. Aaron Miller comes in and says, Bull Hurley. Sly versus Arnold at the end with the jabs at each other for the whole movie during their peak 80s years would be classic. Aaron, I agree with you, but I just don't know how they'd ever determine who would win.
Never end.
It would never end. This is a quadruple elimination.
Is it even worse if Arnold was Sly and Bull?
He was both?
Yeah.
Like a double impact Van Damme situation?
I'm not moving,
so
neither
good,
am I.
Their hands turn into diamonds.
Yeah.
Just
Bueller
grind it
runs
into-
in and puts a piece of charcoal in there.
That's like my friend's ass.
Bartog says Tim Salinger, a.k.a. the personal secretary. Just having Arnold be the snooty lawyer that shows up, just spitting stupid lawyer jargon and having to negotiate with Stallone while eating crap from his jerk boss. All right, I see that. That's a good one. Vince Hines says Bull Hurley is the answer here. From minute one, we get the banter between Arnold and the one-liners. Is it your father?
Sorry to hear
I'm
that.
sorry to hear that. It's so embarrassing. Arnold breaking wrists during the tournament would make so much sense, and the final showdown could have been the quintessential ending to whose movies were doing better, ending the competition. I agree with all of you. It would never happen. Never ever. Unless
Couldn't happen.
the Earth spun off its axis from the force of the arms. That's the only thing. And then Superman had to fly around it to get it spinning back the right way again. It's the only thing.
Sounds
so now
good.
we got to pay Christopher Reeve to be in this movie.
I'd
know?
watch that. Superman flies in and goes, I don't know what to do.
And then Superman has to arm wrestle these guys, and he loses
Because they went,
over the top. That's right. Martin Smith says,
oh, but then the song makes sense.
yes, across the sky. Across the sky. That's Christopher Reeves doing a little wink at the camera. Yeah.
Yes.
Come on.
But it's Kenny Loggins dressed as Superman.
It's the Superman theme, the John Williams theme, but on a clarinet. You know,
Yes,
right? That's what it is. Martin Smith is our last one, and he says, Bull Hurley. Imagine Arnold being interviewed saying, I drive truck, I break arms, and I arm wrestle. It's what I love to do.
Slay puss.
It's what I do. And I slam puss all day. Okay? Just murder ass.
Nobody said the grandpa.
No, being number one is everything. There is no second place. Second sucks. Yeah, no one said that would have been.
If there is no second place, how can it suck?
Yeah, that's right. Because if you're not first, you're last. That's what I'm saying. Okay? Yeah. I know you said maybe it wasn't true, but I think we proved yet again. Arnold makes it better.
I was wrong.
I'm waiting. I fully embrace the possibility that someday we will run into a movie where our hypothesis is proven false. But I don't think today's the day.
No.
I think it would be a better movie with Sly. Or Arnold. It already has Sly. Yeah. Let's move on to do some awards, you guys. Mel, how many times am I randomizing the draft order here?
Just once.
Just once, and that means that I'm picking first. And where's
Weird.
my pen? There it is. And then Brian, then Jay, and then David will have first pick later for the Steve James
Pickle
Award.
ass. Damn it.
For the one that he
You don't
wants
feel
to be
like
able to-
Steve James is like,
For the one that you already me on, James.
just pick the other guy. Then pick Bull. What are you talking about? If it was between the two, whichever one I don't designate.
It wasn't between the two.
Here's the thing. This is the first time we've ever ran into this. Some people asked me ahead of time, but I'm sure some people also didn't and probably put Grandpa in here.
Yeah.
So I'm not going to count it as a screw up, by the way. We're starting because I'm an optimist. We are up to 2 now because so far today, we haven't screwed anything up.
You're an optimist.
I'm not going to count that as a screw up because that's not, if they pick Grandpa, I'm just saying he's the main antagonist of the movie. Bull is just there to compete for the arm wrestling tournament.
Yeah.
Come on.
It's just enough to screw up my vote.
Appreciate that. I was really hoping that was going to be the case. All right, we're going to start first with the Will Patton Award, which is for the person that gave the most intensity, that was the most bought in, dialed in, and given it all they had. Let's get it.
You want a war? against you for war!
I don't want them to gain another yard.
You blitz all night. And if they cross the line of scrimmage, I'm gonna take every last one of you out. You make sure they remember forever the night they played the Titans.
All right.
What are you doing with a gun in space?
You also could have won the arm wrestling that way too, right?
With a gun?
I win.
Done.
Done.
That's what I call over the.
In the middle, I guess. Just right in the middle of your
Yes.
chest.
Yes. What do you call it?
I would set it up someone else to say it
Yeah,
when I
sorry.
didn't know what to say.
This is actually not a no-brainer because there's so many
No.
freaking maniacs
Yeah.
in this arm wrestling tournament that you could pick like 6 different people. Everyone's going to get a solid pick, but I am going Sly Stallone for this.
Yeah.
Okay. I'm sorry. I just think we already said I'm not going to beat a dead horse. He sold the shit out of it. Brian, who you got?
I don't think that this will be the winner, but I'm going to go with Smasher
Yes.
as my pick. I don't
Yes.
think it's going to be everyone's vote, but I think even more than Bull, this dude was dialed up to 15,
Yes.
ready to arm wrestle.
Way too
So-
early in the movie for that kind of energy,
Right.
too, right?
Which I don't think it will be picked because I think everyone by the end, there's so many
Yes.
picks at the end that
Yes.
it's going to be one of the end guys, but I think Smasher had it.
I think the kid is a viable pick. The bully kid,
pinball kid.
rat tail
That's what I
guy.
had,
Yes.
Yeah.
Mel.
I got Grizzly, who's Bruce Wayne.
Mother's tits.
That's a great. I think that might win too. That's a really good pick.
It is a
The
great
dude drinks motor oil.
The cigarette man. Come on. You still got Mad Dog. You got other people.
We'll pick.
The grandpa.
Wilford Brimley.
Loja's a good pick, I feel like, here.
Oh,
The mom.
the truck.
The mom.
Kenny
So
Loggins.
intense.
Kenny Loggins is a pick, too.
Oh dang! What? I say that after I.
He had the most screen time.
He did.
I'll take a flyer here and
Okay.
say Grandpa.
Grandpa, all right. Loja.
No one went with Bull.
I love how Bull didn't even get a vote.
Wow.
How about that?
Grandpa was intense, man. Every line.
Here we go. Ian comes in and says Bruce Way as John Grizzly.
Damn it.
The man ate a cigar, drank a can of Valvoline, and flexed so hard I thought his beard was going to combust. In a sea of over-the-top performances at the end of this movie, he stood.
That's why he lost. He ate fire and then poured oil on it, and then he had a little Exxon Valdez in there.
That one guy said he needed a fire can starter or something. I don't know.
He should have
a
walked
fire
away with
plug.
his smoke coming out of his ears. BJ Clark writes in and says, Bull Hurley goes off the board. This could be a patron win, possibly. The guy was sweating an intense look for the entire movie, except for the brief chat with Hawk's kid at the diner, the TV promo of why he will win the semi, trash talking everyone in Vegas. Not a bad pick. There is no bad picks here. Estevan Alonso comes in and says, Bull Hurley. He's now tied with Grizzly here.
I'm a dumbass.
We spend the most time with this cue-balled headed maniac, and he is the final boss of 80s arm wrestling cinema. Look, I think Bull got real intense in the final match, but every time he was interviewed and talking, he was kind of chill. You know?
I think he undersold, which might bring him up for a different category for
Yes.
me. But undersold some of his insults at the diner.
Yes.
He's like, "What? You don't want to fight here? What?"
Chicken shit.
And then when he's leaving, he's telling people to get out of the way. He's like, "Hey, out of the way! out of my way! I'm leaving."
Look at this, though. It's a 3-way tie now because Goldie Rob said Robert Loja, the grandpa. He doesn't hold back, and you can feel the hatred for the man that wronged his daughter.
This is tense.
Look at this. And we only
Meet
got
me halfway.
2 more votes to go.
Oh my gosh!
Jim D went John Grizzly.
Oh, the Grizz.
Mel takes the lead here. This crazed, screaming dude eats a friggin' cigar, drinks motor oil, and beats Sly. Enough said. And then look at this. We're going to have a tiebreaker because the patrons went Bull. Again, Sean Harding. Rick Zumwalt is an absolute terrifying presence. I fully believe in being an unstoppable machine, just dominating his opponents. How could he not show up in more movies after this? So, gentlemen, it's up to us to break this tie. Don't make it about the patrons or about Mel, but between Bull and John Grizzly, who did you think gave the more intense performance?
Do you want to say it together?
Grizzly. 100% John Grizzly. No offense to Bull.
Bull didn't eat up cigar.
And drink motor oil.
Yeah.
And look like an absolute psychopath. Mel's going to get the point, and that means John Grizzly is going to win. Well deserved. The Will Patton Award. From
Nobody
third
will.
position. Nicely done. Not one vote for Stallone. Not one.
That is crazy.
Yeah, wild. That's all right.
That would be over the top.
I suppose it would be.
But you're talking about the same way that Bull wasn't intense the whole way through.
Yeah.
Like, not that he phoned it in, but
No, but Sly I thought was more than he was. But anyway, it doesn't. It's over anyway. It doesn't matter. It's time to give out the award for the trash can full of dirt for the worst acting performance in the movie, named after the worst actor of all time, Mr. Steven Seagal.
Trash can, oh trash can, it's a trash can full of dirt, yeah.
Love never dies, and neither do they. Love is eternal, and that's a long time.
Brian, you have first pick.
oh, great.
Yes.
I'm gonna go with Bull.
I had a feeling after your last
I got a feeling.
that Bull's gonna win this award. All right, Mel.
Mom.
Oh, damn it.
Christina Hawk.
She would
have been my second pick. If I
Damn it. Son of a bitch. Are you getting your number one pick?
Oh, you damn right! Getting the point. Damn it.
Michael sucked.
Oh,
And he's gonna win this thing because
I know,
the
but I
patrons
don't-
are all gonna
I
pick the
don't.
kid.
And I know like the kid is the easy pick and all
Yeah.
these things or whatever. But I was so annoyed with that little shit.
Was it because of his character or because of his
yes,
acting?
that's what I'm saying.
Because of his acting.
Okay.
Because
It's not who you hate the most.
I know, because there are parts of this where like, okay, I get it.
Yeah.
And it was when he was sincere and like not trying to be a dick that I thought he did okay. But then, my mom said you're a loser and grandpa's right and you're a drug dealer and shut up.
Yeah, what is he, 12?
You know,
What are you, 10?
I did a guest spot on another podcast, totally 80s and 90s recall, by the way. Go check those guys out. Where they did Over the Top. This was a couple years ago, and they had me on for it. And I remember them dogging Mike. And I think the character is annoying, but I thought the kid did fine. You know, that's
And
my
I hated
opinion.
him in E.T. too.
Was that the same kid?
No.
Fair enough.
I mean, you can't go wrong with Mike Hawk.
Yeah.
Yeah.
My cock. How fitting.
I didn't think Mike Hawk was going to get an award today. I'll tell you that.
Mine does every day.
You liar.
Can't beat Mike Hawk.
Well, crap. I think that doesn't leave me with a whole lot of options here, but I'm going to go with Terry Funk as bodyguard number 2 for Robert Loggia.
Hey, why not?
Yeah.
Smashers sucked ass
Yeah.
too.
I suppose. Oh, the Canadian guy?
The first guy your arm
Yes.
wrestles or whatever.
Oh, that guy, Smasher, yes. All right, let's see what the patrons had to say here. Waylon writes in and says, Mendenhall, he sucked. There you go, Dave, first vote. He sucked the life out of this movie. He's got Stallone, the greatest motivational speaker ever, and still sucks.
Correct.
I hope this isn't a sweep. We'll see. Dwayne from Tennessee says, the kid that arm wrestles Michael, the bully, the rat tail kid gets a vote here. Okay, I don't hate that pick either.
No.
Couldn't find his name, but he was awful, and he looked 30. No, I think it's just his weathered face from living under a barn or wherever the hell that kid lived. You know.
The cave he lives in with his Cro-Magnon parents.
We had another off the board here because Mike Wallace went and picked Granddad's Lawyer. I don't know. This dude was just bland and shitty was his reasoning for that pick. Okay. Don't hate that. Nathan Wood writes in and says, Mike, it was the 80s. You could throw a dart blindfolded and hit a better child actor than this kid. And then Dusty Dodge It comes in and says, Mike. Dave. Hard time with this because I don't think the kid was that bad. I agree with you, Dusty, but I can't find anyone else who was worse except maybe the mom. Then pick the mom. Please.
Not because it was my pick.
But him because I only thought of 3 other people that were worse.
But I'll put it on the kid. Okay, Dusty, no problem, man. And then Shamrock Man 25 says, Terry Funk, hey, I got a pity vote.
Wow.
I'll take it.
No way would anyone pick Terry Funk.
He did barely anything. Terry effing Funk was made to look like a bitch. He was. He's actually a super tough guy, and barely spoke a word. Now that's a role more fitting of Steven Seagal than Terry Funk. But with
You are
3
right, Matt.
votes, David Mendenhall and Dave are both going to win the award. Give the man, and don't forget to give yourself your own point. Okay. Could be a comeback for the ages, Mel, if you keep racking them up here, dude. Come on.
Dave, can I have the next one?
Sure.
Thanks.
Perfect. Well, the next award goes to the one scene wonder. This is somebody that only had a little bit of screen time, but did the most they could with what little time they had. Let's get it.
Oh no! It's boiling acid!
I'd buy that for $1.
There is some kind of bug that we haven't seen yet.
Okay, USA.
Paper. Oh, I've never seen paper.
Frankly, I find the idea of a bug that thinks offensive.
Prepare to die, Powers!
So he hid it. In one place he knew he could hide something, his ass.
All right.
I have a question.
Yes, I have an answer. Maybe.
Do all of these arm wrestlers at the end championship count as one scene wonders?
No, because especially the main, like the final 8 guys, they had the interviews, they had a couple scenes they were in. So they're like maybe that angry ginger that was just in that one shot of the montage, you know, would count. But like the other main arm wrestlers, I would say, would be in too much.
I agree. I didn't know.
No. That's a good question, though, for sure. You won that one from 3rd position.
Yes.
And you won the first one from 3rd position. And I'm picking
it's my turn.
And I'm picking 3rd this time because you get last pick now because you went first last time. So that means I'm probably going to win this one, right?
That's what the statistics tell us.
See. But Mel, you're picking first, and everyone's blown that so far. So good luck.
Well, I'm going Bob Beatty.
Who's that?
He was the ring announcer.
Ring announcer.
Now I have to defend this one because although he had 27 minutes of screen time saying that it was a double elimination tournament, he only said the one line. They just kind of kept repeating it.
Right. But also so many better options out there.
I got to blow it. I'm number 1.
Well, why blow it? Because you're handing him a point because I know who is going to win probably. So go ahead and say it.
Pinball Kid?
Pinball Kid, Rat Tail. There you go.
Is that who you
That's who I was going to vote for. Yeah. Okay.
I was nervous then because I thought it was used. It seemed
That's a ring announcer's a good pick though.
no, it's not.
No, it's great.
That's like at the
thanks
end
for
when
the
she's
pity.
like, I
No, you
totally
did-
had
no,
an
you did
orgasm.
great.
You did great.
No, you did good. Definitely somebody, at least one person's going to vote. It's going to be a Terry Funk situation. You're going to do about as good as I did on the last one. Okay. I blew the first pick. I got nobody to vote for me. I had number 1 pick, and then I got a pity Terry Funk vote. I'm doing so bad this award. Okay. All right. Let's do this. Who's up next? Me. And you took Rat Tail Kid. Smasher. I'll go with Smasher. Oh, sorry, Brian. That's who I got.
This little yipping dog guy.
Yeah, his boyfriend that slaps him around before the match, right?
Yeah, you're gonna get it. Do it. Yeah.
Or
do
the-
it, Smasher. Yeah.
Tuna salad waitress also is out there.
I'm going to go with this is not also not going to win, but I'm going to go with the doctor giving the news of the death.
Oh, yeah. Doctor, he sucked.
Yeah.
I'm sorry. She's totally dead.
She died during surgery. Oh, did I say that too loud? Did the kid hear that? Because we were trying to let the kid hear that.
Okay,
Right?
cool. All right, here we go. Bixby Snyder, Charles H. says Arcade Kid or the Henry Bowers from It lookalike. That's a great poll.
He looks like the kid from It. Salute Your Shorts.
Also, yes, the kid that tried to help out John Connor in the arcade.
Yeah,
T2.
same
Yes.
kid.
Yeah.
It is.
Cut off
Salute Your
sleeves,
shorts and
wild hair and manic energy. Bro went all in for his 60 seconds of screen time. Absolute legend who deserves all the recognition. 10 out of 10. Steve Extreme.
No,
Steve.
No,
Steve.
We're back to zero.
Steve.
What did he do?
He picked John Grizzly in the arm. The guy showed up at the beginning. He had a match before the montage. He was in the montage. He was in his interview, and he was at the end.
Both fights against
2 different scenes where
Sylvester
he fought
Stallone.
Sly.
Yeah.
So definitely in way too many scenes, guys. It's 1 or 2 scenes. And just because it's all at the tournament isn't one scene because it goes up to the room and that's a scene and they have different matches and those are scenes. So yeah, sorry about that, guys. We are back.
Pizza party
To zero.
Lamborghini posters ever.
Aussie correspondent writes in and says, I don't know his name, but the over the top guy.
Oh, Sylvester Stallone.
Oh, the one in the movie?
I didn't look up the actor's name, but the guy standing behind the first arm wrestling match at the diner who yells over the top, "Oh, okay, just before Sly wins," always cracks me up, and he says the thing. All right. For a second, I was like gonna put it back to 0 just to put it back to 0 again. I thought you didn't pick a person, but that's a legit pick. All right, nice job there, Aussie correspondent. Do any of us have a vote? No, Rat Tail's got 1 vote so far. Nervous Purvis says Jimmy Keegan as Richie. He's the kid who Michael arm wrestled with. There you go. Woo-hoo. His performance was what I remember from this movie when I watched it the first time as a kid. Steven as Movie Buff 3000 was Terry Funk as Rooker. I only remember seeing him twice, so sorry if he doesn't count. His conversation with Stallone is great, but I've seen Terry Funk do some extreme stuff, so Stallone is lucky.
Put it back to
Funk
1 and
let
put
him
it back to 0.
Leave and there, just so I can go. He definitely was in more than 2 scenes.
He was in every scene like the grandpa was in.
Just standing there.
Yeah.
Yep. Josh Bowman, as the final vote says, Rat Tail Kid, the kid who arm wrestles with Mike. What a snot-nosed cretin. But he and his toadies were a perfect first obstacle for Mike to conquer, and I enjoyed their scene. That means that the kid, Jimmy Keegan, is going to win the One Scene Wonder Award, and Dave gets another point.
Woo! Put it up yourself.
To extend his lead. Getting tight here, man.
Hey, you told me I could have that point.
Oh, that's right, you did. The final award of the evening is the Steve James Unsung Hero Award. We take out the main villain, the main antagonist, the main protagonist. So no Sly Stallone, no Grandpa, who is the antagonist, who is trying to stop the protagonist for the entire movie. So I'm sure there's going to be people that disagree with that, but that's just how it works. All right. We got to play the song first. What am I doing? How long have I been doing this? Oh, my God.
No, you screwed up the award.
I know.
You know, every place you go, there's always someone who thinks he's a badass, right? And there are those few who are.
That's all he has to do.
Are you some kind of a badass karate boy?
All right. Dave, you got a chance to do a Charles here and get 3 points.
Okay, but I have no damn idea after I'm my own grandpa.
Best supporting actor, David Mendenhall.
Yeah. I don't want to take him.
You're going to go the double trash can Steve James?
I've known this fucker long enough to know that as soon as he says something like that, that is the poison answer.
I got you.
I'm going to go, we'll go Bull.
Bull. All right, I think that's a solid pick.
That's good.
That's who I was going to pick with the next pick if you hadn't picked him. So I'm going to go. I'll plant my flag here because I think I'm the only one that enjoyed the kid's performance. I'm going to go with David, even though I know he won't get a damn vote. I think he gave a great performance. I think people don't like his character. I'm not saying you, but just in general. He is annoying. He's whiny. He's a little Luke Skywalker, but I enjoyed the performance.
You mean Anakin?
Anakin. Sure. Either way. He was a lot like his dad.
Yeah.
Luke was too. Brian, who you got?
Nobody good. I'll take Grizzly.
Grizzly. It's a solid pick. And then Mel.
Smasher, I guess.
Yeah.
Because I lost all my other picks
You know
here.
what? Smasher's been put on the board 3 out of the 4 awards and hasn't even sniffed winning. Maybe this is his chance. We'll see. But JP Dozier says John Grizzly. There you go, Brian.
Hey, can I have that point if you
That dude was just insane. He was the most intense of everyone and seemed like he was the craziest of all the wrestlers. Him taking the Alka-Seltzer after downing the oil made me laugh. And then McCoy comes in and says, Bull. Rick Zumwalt, decent foreboding arm wrestling bad guy. I think he was a decent actor compared to the other literal actors. I'm just surprised he didn't yeet Stallone off the table during their bout. Bull, was he actually the main bad guy since Grandpa had a change of heart at the end? Almost gave him the Will Patton for his arm wrestling scenes. No, Bull is a good pick. He was not the main bad guy. Joe Schenkenfelder says, the kid. Let's go, Joe. My guy.
Go, Joe.
My dong this.
Meet me halfway.
The kids, I don't agree with anything you said here, but I'm glad you picked the kid. He said the kids seem to be all in, even if Sly is not. He totally was, Joe. Totally was. Bull gets another vote. Andres. Why can't I say this guy's name?
Andres.
Andres Lopez. Bull, I feel like Jason Cutler was the main bad guy throughout the movie, so I'll give it to Bull. He was sweating so much. I'm so happy that I thought all these people were going to pick the grandpa and be mad that I said that, but everyone figured it out.
Yeah.
I love it. Andres Lopez.
Is this your first day with a new mouth or something? Andres Bagali.
Jeremy Abernathy says Terry Funk. Terry gets these last votes at the end of all of these awards. Got to give it to my man, Terry Funk. This movie moved from being a bouncer to a thug for all of the nice 80s movies villains. And that means Dave is going a triple score today.
Good work,
and
Dave.
Bull is going to win the Steve James Award. Wow. Incredible. Well, guys, the time has come for us to share our final thoughts and our feelings about Over the Top. We're going to look at this movie and think about it objectively as a film, on its merits, acting, script, lighting, directing, all that stuff, and then just how we feel about it, guys. See if this is a bad movie straight up, or maybe it's a bad movie that rules, or some people might even think this is a full-on good movie. We're going to start with Aaron Miller. And Aaron says, this movie was clearly made because someone lost a bet and was forced to make a movie out of arm wrestling, truck stop coffee, and deadbeat dad energy. Every scene gets louder, sweatier, and more ridiculous. Stallone drives a truck like he's trying to save the planet. Cinema, no. Iconic, yes. Bad movie that rules. Such a great sum up there. Nicely done. Brian.
I struggle because I think I might just say good movie.
Oh!
Because there's problems with it, but the problems are more just like the story's a little ridiculous. He's such a bad dad at moments, but also endearing at times. But there's nothing about it that I thought was objectively all that awful. So I think it was well done, and I enjoyed myself. So I think I'm just going to go good movie, full stop. There we go. Thanks, Slide. Slide had changed me.
Incredible. That's out of left field. That's so awesome. Bartog writes in and says, nostalgia factor hits hard for me because I was obsessed with arm wrestlers and had to give them, and to see them give a cameo to the legit legend John Brentsk, I probably said that wrong, was a highlight. Stallone facing off with Terry Funk was a moment of greatness. And driving a semi through the mansion just doesn't get any better. Soundtrack slaps. Good movie from Bartog. 2-1 right now. Good movie to BMR. David.
Well, again, the 80s were weird. And this movie's super weird as far as like, we want to tell a poignant story about a father that tries to reconnect his son. Okay, but why are people going to watch it? Arm wrestling? No, then that. Maybe. And that's what they did. And somehow they did it really awesome. And I don't think that this movie slaps as hard without Kenny Loggins either. Just like Top Gun. I don't think that movie does as well without Danger Zone. So it's very stupid. And the kid is terrible. But it is definitely a bad movie that rules for David.
Wow. All right. Mm-hmm. No negative reviews yet.
Not yet.
Everyone at least likes the movie. That's awesome.
Well, it's super fun to watch. And then they switch into like this weird documentary thing where they, okay. All right. We're going to talk to all these dudes?
All right.
It's fantastic.
Yeah.
Vince Hines says, first time watch, and it was slow. It was a slower burn than I thought. I knew it was about arm wrestling, but we had to get to the best part of the movie first. I think you could have shortened the movie a lot in the middle. Bro, it was 90 minutes.
Yeah, I don't know how much shorter you need it.
Just give me the good shots where everyone was covered in oil and yelling, and I'm in. BMR from Vince Hines. All right. Martin Smith will do 2 at the turn here. Says, I have fond memories of Over the Top from childhood. Admittedly, I may have dreamed how much fun it'd be crossing the country in a big rig, eating at dirty truck stops, doing arm curls on a makeshift piece of gym equipment in a semi, and arm wrestling for cash. Okay, that sounds like the coolest weekend ever. Thank God not all dreams come true. Bad movie that rules.
You could stop at a Cracker Barrel. I mean, there's lots of bonuses.
That potato breakfast casserole. Oh, yeah, dang.
So much freedom. And guys, all those truckers out there that are listening in your rigs right now, do you guys just have the best lives? I mean, the freedom right now, if you wanted to.
Honk your horn.
Honk your horn wherever you're driving. Let the world know you're listening to Bad Movies Rule right now. Let it rip. No one will know what the hell
Roll
you're
down
doing.
the window.
Yes.
And let's hear some Kenny, man.
Let's do it. Come on.
Meet me halfway.
Put the Spotify on.
Click that button on your CB.
Yes.
Play this song for every trucker within listening distance.
Please.
Breaker 19.
Do it for me.
Right.
Do it for me, guys, please.
Do it for you.
No one, yeah. Do it for the hawk in your heart, right? That wants to fly across the sky. Do it for all that. Do it for the kids in the car in front of you that are going to be scared shitless when this horn goes off.
Yeah.
Especially when you don't let it off.
That's what I'm saying.
Unless your kid's driving, then just really watch the road.
Yes. Do that, maybe.
Yeah.
If you're letting your child drive your truck, please pull over.
Ian writes in, or Ian says, much like life, this movie meets no one halfway. You either love the concept of a down on his luck arm wrestler reconnecting with his family, or you don't. The movie is not winning any awards for filmmaking or writing, but it's stuffed full of 80s nostalgia and is a bad movie that rules. From Ian. Mel.
I don't like this movie. I love it. It did absolutely nothing for me. I'd love to say bad movie, but there's enough redeeming things in it that there's a reason it's on this show.
Oh,
so I got to go bad movie that rules, but just on the technicality of the point one.
Oh, you button hooked me.
I thought you would love this movie.
Didn't like. Here's the thing. I liked it when I was a kid.
Yeah.
And as I grow older, I mean,
yeah,
I hate everything.
I'm just ornery and angry and.
But you like Police Academy.
I know Police Academy is just so awesome.
Okay.
I mean, who didn't want to drive a truck when they were 10?
Sure.
You know, it was.
Who would want to clasp hands with sweaty, muscled guys and fight over who can push their arms down faster?
Who doesn't hang out at truck stops and ask the guy next to you to pass the toilet paper through that nice, convenient hole in the stall?
Yeah. Don't you ever hang around
dudes to? What were we doing?
You ever hang around a gymnasium?
You ever been in a Turkish prison?
Who hasn't given an HJ in an outhouse? What?
Yeah.
What'd you say?
Yeah, I don't know. It just didn't strike well with me this time. But I'm going
into it.
I'm going BMR though.
All right. I respect it. Jim D says, I freaking love this dumb movie. Only in the 80s could this glorious piece of cinema exist. 80s, Sly, arm wrestling truckers, Kenny Loggins. Let's go. The world would be a much better place if more child custody battles were settled with arm wrestling matches.
That is
bad movie that rules. Can you imagine if the judge was like, all right, there's only one way to settle this, guys.
Don't make me get the strap.
With your wife?
Would be so much better.
Before you give yours,
yes.
Have you been in a bar and just been like, all right, man, let's arm wrestle?
Yes, actually, I have.
Yeah?
I remember. So, all right. I wish Nicole was here because she could confirm this, but it was Kurt's 30th. So we're talking 16 years ago.
Yeah.
Kurt's 30th birthday party. We're all out at the bar, and I'd had a few pops, and it got to the point where I was literally going, me and you, let's arm wrestle right now. And we literally, like a bunch of us started arm wrestling each other in the bar.
Yeah.
At Kurt's 30th birthday party. That's a true story.
So immature.
It's a true story.
You used to do it all the time.
For real?
Oh, yeah.
See?
I have never.
I was such an asshole.
No. Here we go. Over the top, baby.
No.
Jay, make sure it's straight.
I'll do it for the gram.
All right, you ready?
They clasp hands.
I was kidding.
Get the strap.
Here we go.
James,
3, 2,
a natural.
1.
Oh, boy. That's adorable. That's adorable.
The table shakes in anticipation.
Oh, they're both sweating. You're not sweaty enough, guys. You're not sweaty enough.
Meet me halfway.
You got him.
Across this table.
Nice job,
Winners
Dave.
here
Yay.
are Mel and Brian.
Appreciate it. I can tell you've done that in bars a lot.
Yeah, well,
Yeah.
you know,
That's fine.
I love to
Good
clasp
stuff.
hands drunkenly with men.
There's
Well,
lots
you
of
sell
guys that like
forklifts,
doing it.
so I think you're probably.
I know all about a fulcrum.
All right, guys. Look, sometimes I have very complicated feelings about this because I think it's a much more complicated movie than it appears on its surface. This is a movie that I think the depths of which have not yet been mined. There's so much subtext. There's so much drama. There's internal family struggles. There's the hope and love of a child hanging in the balance. And I think that sometimes, honestly, the truth within ourselves cannot be revealed without physical struggle. And that's what this is. He's revealing the truth about himself through the struggle, and the arm wrestling is just a metaphor for him starting to overcome his own limitations. You know what I'm saying? This is not just a good movie. It's a great movie. I don't know where the flaw is objectively as a film, and I think it's a message for the ages that we should all absorb and maybe make our own lives a little better. Good movie, full stop.
Wow. Good God.
Yeah.
I want to arm wrestle you again and let you win.
It's all good, guys. I'm so happy we finally got to do this. This is one we should have done a long time ago.
Yeah, absolutely.
You know, and the fact that we're 5 years in and we're just getting over the top means there's so much more out there for us to get to. So much untapped potential in ourselves that we can discover through the physical struggle. Like, I just discovered that my shoulder really hurts.
I just tore my rotator cuff.
It's fine. It's all good. But next week, anyway, that was my half-ass segue to next week, because more is coming. And we are going to be talking about, I know we've been doing this James Bond thing, but there's a secret agent movie that maybe is even better than James Bond. And if you guys have heard of it, it's called Unmasking the Idol.
I've heard of it.
Yo, that's because you're going to be here on the episode. So Dave will be back for that one. But
why don't you wear that shirt again?
You should.
I do like it.
I think because Joe went with me on this one, I'm going to wear my Why Dong This shirt next week just for Joe, because I'm so happy that we were on the same page for this one. So thank you guys all for being here. We'll come back for Unmasking the Idol. Guys, if you haven't watched it yet, watch it before next week, because it is free on Amazon Prime. There's no excuse. Anyone can go watch it right now. It's 90 minutes, and I promise you will not regret it. Okay? But on behalf of Mel Vande, Dave, Brian, I welcome you guys all to come back next week and say thank you for watching us this week, and we will catch you on the next one. I think I tore something.
All right, sing a Kenny Loggins song.
Highway to the danger zone.
Oh, pretty good. Everybody cut, everybody cut, everybody cut, everybody cut, everybody cut, everybody cut.
Footloose!
Meet me halfway across the sky. Give me a new beginning of another life. It almost fits.
Almost. Everyone. Now you! I think Boys of Summer is the only one left.
I just dropped in to see what condition my condition was in.
Perfect.